problem. My girlfriend just... A problem. My girlfriend just moved to New York, and she told me that when she got there, she was going to send me a postcard that had her new address and stuff. And it's been like over a week, and I haven't received anything at all. And so I was just wondering if maybe you could tell me why that might be.
I wouldn't know what to tell you without talking with the carrier. Of course, the carriers are all on the street right now.
Yeah.
As far as I know, he would deliver it. I don't see any reason not to deliver it.
Well, do you think that there's anything that might have happened to the mail, like along the way?
There's a lot of things could happen to a piece of mail. Get stuck in the mailbox where she dropped it. It get torn up by a machine in the mail processing plant. It get missent to another city.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just don't understand why this particular piece of mail wouldn't have gotten here.
Maybe because you didn't mail it.
Well, this is my girlfriend. I know that she mailed this postcard to me.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, Mr. Postman, it's been 3 long days, and I still don't have a message from my baby. She said that she would write me when she got to New York City, and I still don't have that message from my baby. Hey, Mr. Postman, what's the deal? Was the envelope not sealed? Or was the postage on the letter not enough? Did they overfill your workload so you lost my baby's letter? Or did the boss treat you like garbage so in order to feel better, did you go down to the office with an AK-47 and just blow the other carriers away? Please, Mr. Postman, don't delay.
Yeah, I have a problem. I haven't been getting any voicemail messages.
Are you able to leave a message?
Well, who cares if I'm able to leave a message? I'm just trying to receive a message. Is there some problem going on, maybe like on your end?
Well, no, not usually.
Well, I don't know what the problem is.
Hey, Mr. Phoneman, it's been 3 long days, and I still don't have a message from my baby. She said she'd call my voicemail when she got to New York City, and there's still no friggin' message from my baby. Hey, Mr. Phoneman, don't you think it's kind of funny with all your automated systems and your interstate networks and your fiber optic bullshit that you still can't go 3 bloody days without screwing up my life? Well, even though I'm not a postman, I can still get pretty violent, and it takes more than weekend discounts for to keep this matter silent. And if I still don't have this message, I'll be waiting in the parking lot at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Mr. Phoneman, see you soon.
Hi, I have America Online, and I haven't gotten any email at all.
Okay, what I would like you to do is send yourself some email.
Well, what the hell good is it going to do if I send myself email?
Right. Why don't you try to send her some?
Well, I don't know what the damn problem is.
Hey, World Wide Web man, it's been 3 long days, and I still don't have an email from my baby. I've been checking my stupid email now for the past 60 hours, and there's still no friggin' message from my baby. Hey, World Wide Web man, did you overload your server, or was something reconfigured? Did you pick up some weird virus and it wiped out all your files? Well, if tomorrow comes around and I still don't have a message, well, I wouldn't want to be you when you find an unknown package that appears out on your doorstep, and you find inside a lead pipe filled with rusty nails and nitroglycerine, and it blows your sorry ass to smithereens. World Wide Web man, don't you mess with me. Hey, Mr. Phoneman, don't be mean. Please, Mr. Postman, can't you see? I'll blow your sorry ass to smithereens.
Help me.
me make it through the night, 'cause I am tired and alone. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I don't like myself anymore. I was asked to do this song at something called a quinceañera, which is I think it's 15-year-old birthday for a young lady. And even though they didn't understand what I was saying, they never wanted to see me again. I guess I'm just not interesting. I have no personality. I met some guy who had cancer, and he said he felt sorry for me. I'm always coming in last place and getting dirt kicked in my face, and I guess that's just the way it's meant to be. Help me make it through the night. You know what, let's do this as a sing-along, and we're gonna do other songs here, but on the count of 4, everybody. 2, 3, 4. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I am tired, 'cause I am tired and alone, and alone. That's beautiful. Help me make it through the night, 'cause I don't like myself, 'cause I don't like myself. You guys sound really beautiful. I'm not kidding. That's anymore. Hey, maybe we'll bring those lights back up again. I don't want to depress everybody here with the slow songs. Okay. We're going to do this. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Beelzebub, I was just giving you a shout out about how much you've done for the stream here, and then you also chimed in to say that I was muted. So that's just another example. I think that there's a fucking ad running right now. Let me see. Everything's gotten a little bit... Okay, there you go. Whoa, what the fuck? Parasitosis just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Absolutely incredible, Parasitosis. Thank you so much for all that you do. And we're going to show some more pictures from the user... trip to Japan that happened a couple months ago with a few of the users from Henry's Kitchen. It was a Henry's Kitchen sanctioned event. John of the Shred, my old buddy John of the Shred just gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much, John of the Shred. That's very kind of you. We're going to have a killer time today. This is a anniversary show of sorts. Beanie Bo Beanie, who is our resident intern here, which means that he works and doesn't get paid, has just gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Beanie Bo Beanie, to Bobbins. Thanks, Bobbins, and we're going to play your game in a little bit. And It's Kate just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, It's Kate. And Royal Flush 9 just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. And Google D's Nuts just gifted 5 subs. That's amazing. And Nancy Droodles cheered 100 bits. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Nancy Droodles. And Beanie Bo Beanie, our intern, just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. This is absolutely incredible. And let's see, I know there's some other ones here too, so let me go back.
We have so many of these alerts here. Teaser Tuesday. Thank you so much for your resubscription. Beanie Bobini says, let's go. Dooza just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thanks, Dooza. Lacey T just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Lacey T, and good to see you on here. Husky Boyo is our buddy, our old buddy. Boner of a Lonely Fart just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. That's incredible. I think I'm going to wait because everybody's deciding to sub right now, which is really wonderful. I'm going to leave it. I'm sorry to the people in the beginning that had alerts, but I can't read them right now because there's too much going on. Beelzebub, thank you so much for gifting those 5 Tier 1 subs. Z Bradbell says, happy anniversary, Henry. Thank you. Happy anniversary right back to you, Z Bradbell. Game Master Flash, thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. And Lacey T, Boner of a Lonely Fart, Dooza, Beanie Bobini, Google D's Nuts, Royal Flash 9, It's Kate X, John of the Shred, Parasitosis, and there were some other things here. Anonymous, you know the group Anonymous that does the digital hacking and whatnot, gifted a Tier 1 sub to Itchy Asshole, and I want to talk about how awesome that is for a second here. Anonymous, you've done so much for society, and also in terms of writing all those funny limericks and Renaissance songs and Gregorian chants. The fact that you've taken your time to gift a sub to Itchy Asshole is just so kind of you, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. And also, You Fear Jazz just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you, You Fear Jazz. We're still building up our viewer count here. It's 172 now, and we've got a lot of entertainment happening today, so I'm a little overwhelmed by it all. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Teaser Tuesday. Thank you for subscribing. Beanie Bobini, Neat says, thanks for all the laughs and all the recipes, and also thanks for having the best community on Twitch. Wow. Love the users and love Henry. Thank you, Neat, and we love you too. Right back at you. It is an amazing community, and I'm going to talk more about it in a second. My old buddy Husky Boyo. Check out Husky Boyo's Patreon. He's an amazing drawer. Hey man, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well too. And Beanie Bobini cheered 69 bits. What a weird number that is, but it's random. But thank you very much for that. It's Kate X says, Merry Christmas, Henry. Thank you so much. It's not actually Christmas, but in a weird way it is kind of. And I'll explain how in a second. Thanks, Dendroleon and Google D's Nuts for saying I appreciate you, Mr. Lips. And Pug Lady 2600 has resubscribed and says happy 4-year. Yeah, this is the 4-year anniversary for Henry's Kitchen. I can't believe it. It's just the years are flying by so fast. Eventually we're all going to be dead. Isn't that weird sometimes to think about? Speaking of which, I want to dedicate a large portion of today's stream to my late sidekick, Roast Beef. Months go by without him. He was just an incredible... Maybe I'm even building up even more how awesome he was. But it's very important that we remember Roast Beef. And one of the ways that we're going to be doing that, I'm using the Roast Beef camera right now. I'm repurposing it because I'm taking care of a dog. It's not my dog, but I have some footage here. We're going to use Roast Beef's cam. And I want to thank Roast Beef for posthumously letting us use his cam. Okay. He only gets up if I walk by. I can't remember if this dog has a name or not, but maybe for today, we'll call him or her. I don't know. What should we call the dog today? Maybe we should do a poll. Cheddar. Cheddar's pretty good. Shrimpween. The dingo ate my baby. Meatloaf. Brisket? Ooh, brisket's good. Thanks, Hemi X Hams. Let's go with brisket for now. Cletus is good. There's a lot of really good answers in there. Hey, we got some more alerts I want to go through here. Queso. Wow, there's so many good ones. Timmy Buble. Timmy Buble 4422. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't believe I messed up your last name. This is Timmy Buble, the famous brother of the famous Michael Bublé. And Taloza is a new subscriber. Thank you very much for subscribing, Taloza. I appreciate that. And thanks, John of the Shred, for gifting a Tier 1 sub. And Game Master Flash, my buddy in music. We hang out and we listen to music. We share our favorite new stuff. So this means a lot to me. Game Master Flash says the new album is fantastic. Thank you so much. I want to remind everybody that the new album from Jose Suicidio is finally out. It took him 14 years to get off of his ass. But he did. And he finally finished a second album. And it's if you don't know who Jose Suicidio is, it's the guy who I commissioned to do the soundtrack. Very lonely and depressed, tortured artist who does the soundtrack for Henry's Kitchen. I also have a few other ones. Thanks again, You Fear Jazz, for your gift subs, and the Balderdash Lad. Thank you very much for saying happy anniversary. Happy birthday to you too. Anonymous has gifted a Tier 1 sub to Showhole. Thank you very much, Anonymous. And Syrian subscribed. Unsuccessfully Coping. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. That's absolutely incredible. And great to meet you in Chicago about a month ago. I've got a video I want to show you related to the new CD or the new album. There's not a CD. There is a vinyl. The vinyl costs so much. I'm thinking about maybe doing a GoFundMe so that we could afford to buy Jose Suicidio an album, because it costs hundreds of dollars and it takes several months to arrive. But I've heard it's a really good product. Beelzebub just gifted 10 Tier 1 subs. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Beelzebub. That's very kind of you. And Gangenrad7438 has subscribed. Wow, incredible. If anybody wants to know the count that we're at, we're at 370 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. We're getting this new 5th year of streaming off to a great start. What do you think of that, buddy? I already forgot your name now. Brisket. Hey, Brisket. That's the only way Brisket moves, is if you walk by. Lacey T just gifted another 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. And so did Game Master Flash. This is all very incredible. Hey, Brisket, I think it's you. I think you're good luck for the stream here. What do you think of that? You got big shoes to fill. But I want to make it clear that Brisket is not a permanent addition. I can't have another animal for a while because I travel. But Unsuccessfully Coping had no idea there was a Brisket. Oh, you must have just tuned in. Yeah, we introduced... this is a dog I'm taking care of, and the name just came from chat right now. So WTF says Brisket High AF. Is that what's happening? Yeah, he's just chilling. Okay, Game Master Flash, Lacey T, Beelzebub, thanks again for the gift subs. Fat Honger, who comes to us from the Northern California region. Thank you so much, Fat Honger, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. It's amazing. And Boner of a Lonely Fart left a $20 tip. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Boner of a Lonely Fart. And there's a message here. Happy anniversary, Henry. I'm so thankful for your content and community. The new album is amazing. That's so cool to hear. I need to know 2 chords from it, so maybe I'll message you on Patreon for them. Love you. Thanks, Boner of a Lonely Fart. Yeah, any chords that anybody needs from the Jose Suicidio album, I would love it if people want to do covers of it or whatever you want to do. John of the Shred just gifted another 5 tier 1 subs. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, John of the Shred. Okay, we're going to show this video. There's a guy named Rick Beato on YouTube who just analyzes the best music of all time. He goes through Stevie Wonder, Elton John, he goes through the best one-hit wonders of the last 50 years. And he's a Gen X guy like myself. I think Gen X, or he might be Boomer. I'm not sure. It's Kate X says, for people asking about streaming, it shouldn't be too long. You can stream on Bandcamp for free, though. Yeah, you can listen to the whole album right on Bandcamp. Just look up Jose Suicidio, and you can get the app, and you can stream it that way. But I will say that it will be out on all of the platforms probably in the next few days. It's already been submitted, and I think it takes a few days, up to a week or so, but it should start showing up. Okay, so this is the video that Rick Beato just dropped. Apparently, Rick Beato is a huge fan of Jose Suicidio, and I had no idea. And also, he came up with this really quick, considering how recently the album came out.
He writes these really interesting chord progressions that will generate these beautiful melodies, but chorus is incredible in this song. And that's saying a lot, because so many of his songs have great choruses. Let's check out the beginning.
Something hurts and it's way down deep. I think there's something wrong with me. I got friends that I never see. They say they don't have time for me. I try to reach out to my family, but I just get voicemail.
Let me solo the vocals so you can hear the beautiful vocal quality he has here.
I try to watch TV, it only saddens me. Everyone's yelling and screaming and fighting in the street. I put some pizza in the microwave, forgot about it for several days.
He makes it sound so melancholy just with his delivery of the melody. But killer drum fill there. Listen to the drums.
First she has a boyfriend, the next day she's engaged. Then she says she's married. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. I saw her on the...
The amazing thing about this, once again, here it is.
Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody run for the western side. Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody's drinking turpentine. Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody run for the woods. Someone's shitting on a shingle and it isn't looking good.
To a proper volume so you can hear that this is really a phenomenal guitar solo. Check this out. You'll be surprised at the tune. What a great fantasy solo over, right? This piece really rocks. Here we go.
Oh, girl, don't you know what you're doing to me when you spin your web of lies? You got me begging on my hands and knees for one more try. Oh,
Thanks, everybody. Damn it. So that was Rick Beato, who has done pieces on Elton John, Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder, so many great iconic artists, and for whatever reason just got so into the Jose Suicidio stuff and even changed clothes for every song and even looked like he had a different age every time. But that's really wonderful. Our shout out to Rick Beato for giving Jose Suicidio the shout out that he needs for this album. In all seriousness, I want to say we have the best community here ever. In the first day of sales, which I didn't realize was actually Bandcamp Friday or whatever, which happens like every 3 months. I didn't plan that. I just all of a sudden woke up and said, you know what? I had been waiting for some codes or something like that, but I realized they're not really necessary, and I've got them anyway. But I went ahead and put it up there, and we sold about 100 downloads of it on Bandcamp, and I just that's really great. So thank you so much, and I think they're probably mostly people from this community. Dark Ages says, little known fact, Beato shits his pants once every track he listens to. It's part of his technique. Wow, I didn't realize that. Van Honkerton says, in all seriousness, I'd like to say, computer, please fart for me. Computer has currently has a gag on. I'm not going to have computer ruin the stream just yet, but we'll be talking to computer a little later. Butt Smasher Masher says, hi Henry, grieving a family member today. I'm very sorry to hear that. But you, Brisket, and the users are making it. Well, I'm very sorry to hear. I know I've lost some family members, some very close ones, and it's not easy. It's very difficult. Let's do another shot of... It's kind of in roast beef fashion. Brisket here was putting on a really nice, cute face for about an hour while I was setting up the stream, and now has decided to hide that cute face now that we're live. And that's what roast beef always used to do. No? Nothing? You're right, I think he might be, is he high, like some of the users were saying? I doubt it, no. But I do have a neighbor who smokes a lot, so there could be a contact. Thitchin Hat says, will he lick it? Well, he didn't lick my fingers. That's supposed to be a thing. You put your hand in front of a stranger dog so that you can say that you're safe. Okay. Angry Penguin 922 says, he looks like he hasn't decided if he trusts you yet. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. And a lot of people have that look. Frivolous Disguise says, good morning, Henry. I hope you're doing okay this wonderful day. Yeah, I am doing okay. Quanto says, what if I'm not safe? Well, yeah, if the person putting their hand in front of the dog to say that you're safe doesn't have good intentions, I think the dog can sense that. WTF says CBD is a hell of a drug. Yeah, it sure is. Anyway, enough about drugs and lovely little animals, because there are some sick people out there that do that kind of stuff, and we don't want to encourage it. But I will say that the guy downstairs does smoke so much that I think the entire city of Glendale, California, it has a contact high. And you can see it when they're walking around. Okay, everybody. Beat a Gamer says, whatever happened to Archie? Archie, he passed a while ago, probably about 8 years ago. He was a good guy. That was a sad one. Lacey T says, sounds like I'd like your neighbor. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not putting down partaking in that. I'm just saying that that might explain some of the behavior in Glendale, California. Okay. Essity Tis says, yeah, Dendra Leon says, I guess I got to check out Glendale. Yeah, you can just walk around and get a free high. Or you could just go to my neighbor and he'll set you up. Essity Tis says, is your neighbor the reason California has beautiful sunsets? It's the reason people think they're beautiful, definitely. All right, everybody, we have more stuff to do today, so I want to get right to it. And again, I want to thank so many people. Boner of a Lonely Fart, that was really wonderful of you to tip $20. And Hammy X Hams, who I saw on here, I believe had a gift on the way, but it didn't make it because it was sent by UPS or something like that. So we're going to open that one later. But that's always fun because that gives us something to do in the future streams. I don't remember, says Henry, are you participating in today's high-stakes bingo gambling? No, I don't know about gambling. I don't know about that. Angry Penguin 922, yeah, I have smoked weed on occasion. It's not really... it's not really my drug of choice. I'm really more of a coffee and alcohol guy with occasional crystal meth. Duza says, do you condone gambling? Yeah. If condone means it, do I do it and lose at it all the time? I definitely condone it. I Slap Catbutt says, Henry, I think you'd love mushrooms. Yeah, I did them one night, and yeah, I'm on the fence. Johnny Crack says, Henry, you should probably try crack cocaine. Okay, everybody, we're getting off a little bit. I want to thank Zeke for this beautiful palm tree picture that we started out with today. We've got a lot of pictures to go through. I'm going to go through. I Slap Cat Butts sends this beautiful picture of presumably their cats being stressed out by the hanging carrots. Apparently cats get triggered by carrots. Beelzebub sends a very festive one here. This is me and my favorite actor. What's his name? Clancy something or other? I don't even know the name of my favorite actor. Just hanging out in my kitchen for the 4th anniversary. That picture was taken yesterday. And we also have Sereth sends us some pictures of lettuce heads. That's kind of odd. Whoa, those are really creepy. They look like Easter Island to me. Thanks for sharing that weirdness, Sereth. That's really something to look at. And Parasitosis sent an awesome picture. The 5th anniversary. That's a year from now, though. This is the 4th anniversary, so we're going to save that one. And Parasitosis sent us this one as well. Happy anniversary. You get another day of work. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's the shitty part of all this, is we have to work. But the friends that you see when you go to work sometimes make it all worthwhile. Blood Snail says, congrats on the anniversary, Henlips 1. Is your wife going to be on stream 4? No, definitely not. Johnny Crack says, Henry, you should probably try crack cocaine. Oh, wait, we already did that. Okay. Angry Penguin says, this was how they practiced for the Easter Island heads. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what they... those were sort of a model. Hopeful Equinox sends us this one. Looks like is that the rear view camera of an automobile that we're looking at? Either way, I like it very much. And 4% sent us this picture here of, is this some deer grazing? I think it is. Doctor Who HQ says, got bingo. What's the bingo thing going on? My eyes aren't so good. Aviron says, Henry, have you ever baked a pineapple upside down cake right side up? No, but that sounds like a good thing to try here. Angry Penguin says, that's a water buffalo. Stephanie says, browsing. What's happening? Cutting up a slice of cake. I don't know what's happening. Fitch and Hat says, "Hey Henry, it's almost graduation time and I'm not sure I can handle all the pomp and circumcision." I think you're talking about Pomp and Circumstance, which is the song they play at graduations. I don't mind the pomp. I don't care for the circumstance, nor the circumcision as well, in terms of I don't necessarily want to be present when they're doing that. Butt Smasher Masher says, "Hey Henry, grieving a family member." Oh, that's right. Yeah. Thanks again, Butt Smasher Masher, for your bits and for joining us today. Okay, so we're gonna go through. We're gonna find a nice picture for our background right now. Capacious T sends us this picture of. This is the bane of my existence. This is Henry Phillips, but a different guy. This guy created a screwdriver. I've never seen this screwdriver or worked with it, but it sounds kind of silly to me. It's got, a screwdriver, you put a wedge into a notch or something and then you twist it. This one's got like 4 of them, and I guess the idea is that it locks on better, but there's so many other types of, drill bits, and I don't know, you just, fuck him is what I'm saying. Every time somebody Googles me for my Henry's Kitchen series, they always get this guy. Makes no sense. But apparently they used to call him Refill. They would say Henry Refill Phillips, because he would always want to refill on his beer. Major beer drinker, this guy. Kahuna Tuna says that guy doesn't have an album, so guess who's laughing now? Yeah, exactly. To hex with this guy, says WTF. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead now and find a background picture. Someone named Online sent us this picture. I think we can use this for our background. Let's do that. Uh-oh. We've got a situation here. Doesn't like guitar. Not a fan of guitar? Well, that's not going to work. We need guitar. I'm going to try to do something pleasant. How about a little 10cc? Oh no. The person who asked me to look after Brisket here didn't say that he had random moments of barking. I might have to see what's going on. Oh, does he have the munchies? WTF asks. I'm going to go over there. I hope I don't get bitten. I don't think I will, but if I do, then that's just a natural part of taking care of a dog, I guess. It's okay. There you go. You're fine. I actually do that to my audience members as well before I play a song, and I find it puts them at ease. Okay. Enough Brisket. This show is not about Brisket, it's about me. This is my 4th anniversary. We're not going to just stare at a cute dog all day, although that's probably going to be good for more views, but I have some things that I want to do also. Okay, Game Master Flash says, I think it's true. I think in Chicago, Beanie got to lick his hand. Yeah. Gumme Kande says, damn straight. Xtina B says, we should perform SEO suppression of this phony Phillips man. Yeah, I would love that. Okay. The Jim Dodger. How's it going, Jim Dodger? Thank you very much for subscribing. And Kahuna Tuna, thanks for resubscribing. Thank you so much, everybody. Tokyo Gabagool says, I like flatheads better anyway. Yeah, me too. The Chunks says, goal unlocked, be hand-fed kibble by Henry. Yes. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and do our song here. This is 10cc, and this was requested to us by Nancy Drudels, I believe. I want to just double check that. Yeah. Jose Suicidio borrowed a little excerpt from this song for a song called All Alone, which is on the new Jose Suicidio album, and it's the random female voice saying "Big Boys Don't Cry," which I think should be in every love song or every song about unrequited love. There should be a girl saying "Big Boys Don't Cry." All right, Lacey T says, I like the idea of someone having to do a school report on the man that created the Phillips screwdriver, and they just report on Henry's Kitchen. Boy, that would be awesome. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this song Suicidio style, as requested by Nancy Drudels. Get the feeling this guy is in love because he's protesting it so much. I'd like to see you, but then again, that doesn't mean you mean that much to me. That's a little, I think he got this from What's So Painful to Remember, The Way We Were. Maybe this one came out before that, but that's interesting. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, oh no. It's because be quiet. Be quiet. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. Be quiet. Stop talking. Shut up. I keep your picture on the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. He didn't have to mention that, really. That was just kind of ruined the whole song right there. So don't you give it back. I know it doesn't mean that much to you. Not in love, no. It's because. Get ready for the 251, guitar players, musicians. Ooh, you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. Ooh, you wait a long time for me. Electric boots, a mohair too. You know I read it in a magazine or whatever. Ooh, you wait a long time. I'm not in love, so don't forget. It's just a silly game I'm going through. call you up. Don't get me wrong, don't think I got it made. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because. Thanks, Nancy Droodles, for that trip down memory lane. And there is a pending lawsuit already with Jose Suicidio's new album, which just dropped a couple of days ago. And you can hear the song All Alone shamelessly rips off the Big Boys Don't Cry section of that song. But is it fair use? That's going to be what they're going to talk about in the courts. Okay, Game Master Flash says electric boobs, a mohawk suit. Yeah, I think that was the original lyrics. Thanks, Long John Eater. Oh, you eat Long Johns. Camomile says that was amazing, Henry. Thank you, Camomile. That's very kind of you. Camomile, did you ever get your Patreon gift? I know you live very far away, but you're supposed to be getting it soon. Hopefully not too long from now. Hot dog is a verb says, Henry, if I was a woman, I would be honored for you to owe me child support. Thank you very much, hot dog is a verb. And hot dog is a verb. I remember falling flat on my face after skiing down a hill and then crashing into a little cafe area at the bottom of the hill. And I hit my head on a little picnic table that they had there. And one of the authorities who worked there came over to me and said, hey, no hot dogging. I think he thought that I was trying to do some impressive trick. Okay. Angry Penguin 922 says, don't slam it too hard. Yeah, it was a very similar situation to that. Okay, everybody, let's look at some of these other picks here and see what else we've got to work with. This one comes from Nancy Droodles. Family discovers missing dad's head inside garbage. Yeah. I think that's when I was broadcasting from a basement inside Garba. What's a Garba? Computer, what's a Garba? Oh, that's right. Computer has a gag right now. Parasitosis, I seen this episode of X-Files. Yep. Okay, here we go. We've got other picks here to go through. Ooh, Pisces Baby sends us a really beautiful background. Why don't we use this one as the background for our next song? What do you say there, Brisket? He doesn't give a shit. Nancy Meow Meow says, does Computer get fair working conditions for her contributions? Not today. Who was that again? Nancy Meow Meow, I want you to know that Computer is a product of Amazon, so Amazon would be responsible for paying the Computer a fair living wage. So the answer to your question is no, that she doesn't. Parasitosis says vampire vibes for the background. Yeah, and it's funny, this isn't a vampire song at all, but a little bit of irony is fun sometimes. So why don't we do that? This is a song that goes out to Parasitosis. Wanted to hear this song. It's from the band REM, and I remember being a little cynical because the whole idea behind REM was that they were kind of ironic and a little too cool for the room, hip. They didn't really praise a lot of music unless it was part of that really, really cool. But they are the ones who credited Big Star with their inspiration, and that's how I discovered Big Star. But this song is parodying probably a very simple, like a twist and shout type radio-friendly song. It's got 3 chords except for the verse, but at the same time, people are enjoying it on the non-ironic level too, because you've got girls dancing up and down in the videos, and they've got a happy sunshine sort of a vibe, and they did that a lot with their songs. Parasitosis says, stand in the place where you piss, now turn south. Yeah, that's a pretty good parody for this one. The Jim Dodger says Rage Against the Washing Machine. I like that. That's good. That would be a good trivia team name. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the regular key here. Where you live now, face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Down in the place where you were, now face west, think about a place where you live, wonder why you haven't before. There's two people singing at the same time, that's why it sounds rushed. If you're confused, check with the sun. Carry a compass to help you along. Your feet are going to be on the ground. Your head is there to move you around. Stand in the place where you live. Now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Down in the place where you were. Now face west, think about the place where you live, wonder why you haven't before. Angry Penguin says if you sing it fast enough, it sounds like two people singing at the same time. Wow. Your feet are going to be on the ground. Your head is there to move it around. If wishes were trees, the trees would be falling. Listen to reason, the season is calling. Stand in the place where you live. Now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Stand in the place where you piss. Now face south, think about the place where you were again as never before. That last lyric was donated to us by Parasitosis. A little solo. The trees would be falling. Listen to reason, reason is calling. Your feet, something be on the ground. Your head is there to move you around. So stand in the place where you live. Now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Stand in the place where you live. Now. Okay, there's a key change coming, and I'm just gonna focus on that. We haven't had key changes in music for like 30 years. Stand in the place where you live. Now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't been. Down in the place where you were. Now face west, think about direction and why you haven't. Oh no. There's another key change. Stand in the place where you are. Now face north, think about the place where you are. Jim Dodger says harder to program the auto-tune with a key change. Takes at least 2 button presses. Yeah, they don't want to put that much work into it nowadays. Angry Penguin says, whoa, the song is going up, up, and away. Yeah, it really does have that feeling, like it's just going off into the ether. And it probably fades out. All right, everybody, that's our music. We have so much to do today. I still don't know what that little outburst was from our friend Brisket over here. What's going on? I don't think he trusts me. I don't think Brisket trusts me. He's like, I don't know about this guy. He says he knows how to cook. He says he's a guitar playing guy, but he was way out of key and he didn't quite nail the key change. I'm just a little cynical about him. All right. Let's get rid of the reverb. Okay, Meatball says, Henry, do you know if Suicidio is releasing the vinyl soon? The vinyl is available. It's available. If you go to that Bandcamp link page, on the right side, you can link to Elastic Stage, and it's got the vinyl. The reason I haven't been pushing it that hard is that I want you to know ahead of time that it costs a great deal of money. It's very, very expensive. I had to put I had to get a loan in order to purchase one for Jose Suicidio, and it also takes several months to get. But there is a link right there. Thanks, It's Kate. And a lot of now It's Kate lives in the UK, so It's Kate will be first to get it. So I'm really I can't wait to hear how it is. But the product should be great, and I have to say Jose Suicidio has never been on vinyl in his whole life, and this is something he's looking very excited about. Dark Ages says, yeah, I did some research. If you buy it in huge bulk, it's not bad per album, but it's a few $1,000 to get started. Yeah. If you're a guy like me, you'd rather just spend that few $1,000s on drinks for you and your friends. Game Master Flash says, I bought one. I got approved for a loan quickly. The benefits of good credit. Yeah. Well, that's good. Mr. Donowall says, I thought you were a billionaire, though. No, I'm not. I think you're confusing me with Jose Suicidio, who is very, very wealthy. Unless you know someone at United Pressing in Nashville. Okay, maybe they could press them ahead of time and then you sell them. But they don't really like that. If you say, hey, I'm going to go and sell 1,000 units, why don't you give me a bunch of free ones now as sort of a risk that we take? All right, everybody, we've got more work to do. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to go through some pictures left here. Beelzebub sends this picture presumably from Japan. Wow, there's so many. This is a really cool picture. Wow. And it says here, this is Ashibi Hall. Ashibi Hall. It looks really cool. I can't believe what fun you guys must have had there. Dendra Leon sent a cool picture of a graveyard. This is a wonderful thing for an anniversary stream. Thank you so much. Is this in Sleepy Hollow? It looks a little bit like Sleepy Hollow. They've got a big famous graveyard there. Tarrytown. Gume Kande sends us a nice evening pic. Is that the moon or the sun? I can't tell. Even though I've been alive for 56 years. And Maui Girl sends us this one. Maui Girl is always in beautiful, beautiful landscapes. I love this, Maui Girl. Is Maui Girl here with us today? I hope she's doing okay. She was having foot issues and I think toilet issues. Beelzebub says, nice beanie. Oh yeah, Beanie has one too. Let's take a look at it. Right here, Beanie Bo Beanie sends us this picture. This is beautiful. I think we're going to end on this one. This is great. Glitchy Med says, hi, chat. Hi, Henry. I'm late for bingo. I didn't realize bingo was happening. I never got invited to bingo. I've never been invited to bingo, even going back to my younger days, back when it was cool. All right. Parasitosis says that picture is borderline erotic. Yeah, it is kind of, huh? Okay. And then, yeah, we have just to announce to everybody in the next few days, the new album's gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, Amazon Music, all the places that you normally stream. Right now, though, if you want to listen down the whole album, you can do so on the Bandcamp link for free. Game Master Flash says, you can't stop him from digging. He's a burrower. Best to stand clear or you'll get hurt. Yeah, who are you talking about? Me? Okay. let's go ahead now and get into the kitchen, shall we? We've got a lot of work to do. I have to consult the itinerary for the day. Pug Lady was asking about the sign, and the sign is indeed there. It's back. It's very faded, but it's on, believe it or not. It's taken a little bit of a beating. WTF says, Henry, how's the golf elbow? Well, it went from this elbow, magically went to this elbow. So whatever I was doing wrong with my golf swing here, apparently I've started emulating it with the other elbow. But I still love golf. I'm not going to stop, no matter how much it's brutalizing me. Brutalizing, I don't think is a word. It's from a comedy sketch. Parasitosis says, people are fishing for them damn bingos. Is there really bingo happening? In one elbow, out the other, says Neat. Yeah, that's exactly it. I don't remember. Whoa, there was a kitchen in the flower. No, that was green screen technology. Hammy X Hams, yep, you got it. Run, Ronnie, run. Hot dog is a verb, says Henry never quits anything. He's given up some stuff, but he won't quit. Yeah, I'll give up now and then, but I'll never quit. The only time I would ever quit, really, is if something got too difficult. Okay, I'm going to consult my itinerary here. We've done introduce brisket. It doesn't say introduce brisket, but we've done that if anybody wants to know. We've got a companion joining us just temporarily for a little bit named Brisket, and hopefully Brisket will start showing some type of personality so we can get those views up. Gifts. It's time for gifts. This is one of my favorite times. We have gifts from everybody. I'm going to set this camera up higher. Let's see, how can I do this? Maybe something like that. Okay. Here we go, everybody. I'm going to bring the gifts over. Wow, we've got quite a few here. Capacious T says, I saw two old ladies getting into a fist fight at a bingo parlor. Yeah, it's not that uncommon to see elderly people really throwing down some punches when it comes to bingo. I used to like to just walk into the back of the bingo parlor and just kind of under my hand I would just go, bingo! After they say I-35 or whatever, and then you can just watch them all getting pissed off. It was hilarious. But then I turned 50 and I realized those childish pranks aren't really very good. Okay, Nancy Drudel says, can Brisket sniff packages for drugs or bombs? I don't know. Can you do Brisket? I want to ask. Wait, where's the freaking camera? Are you able to do anything useful like that, like a drug sniffing dog? First off, I want to thank Capacious T for giving me a hard copy of the artwork that she made for the stream. This is absolutely wonderful. I love it. And it's flattering, too. I see a lot of stuff of me that's unflattering, and that's okay. That's probably the more realistic stuff. But this one, this is very cool. Thank you, Capacious T, for sending that. That's very kind of you. I'm going to be displaying that prominently for sure. Unsuccessfully Coping says, Capacious T, your artwork is so good. Yes, it really is. Beanie Bobini says, that's the best one. Yeah, that's really good. I love it. I look like a combo between Robert Redford and maybe one of the Skarsgårds. Even the old Skarsgård, I'll take that. Nancy Meow Meow says, is it? I think it's just the lighting. But what that came in at 12:58, so I'm not sure what that was referenced to. Eviron says Conan O'Brien. Oh, a little bit, yeah. All right, well, let's stop there. I liked the Skarsgård thing better. It's Kate X says, careful with the labels. Yeah, so I put labels over the sender address, and also I don't mind if people see the P.O. box. So let's start with this one here. Thanks, It's Kate, though. And what do we have here? For the anniversary stream. Oh, wait, but then I may have covered up the person that it's from. This is from, Capacious T and Cube Lover. Oh yeah, that's right. Cube Lover does some art as well. Yeah, we doxed Nella and Piss Baby once. I feel awful about that. Beanie Bo Beanie says, who is it from? This is from Capacious T and Cube Lover. This is so exciting. It is very exciting. Whoa! Oh, I know what this is. This is the physical artwork of the opening cover. The cover art. Wow, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. And I also noticed that you have a Jose Suicidio album of Help Me. So I will say, some people might wonder who that is on the cover. It's not the real Jose Suicidio. It was an actor that I hired to be the face of Jose Suicidio, because Jose Suicidio famously does not like to be on camera. But this is the image that you'll see a lot online of Jose Suicidio. This is really badass. Thank you so much to Capacious T and to Cube Lover for this. This is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. And these are going up on the mantle. Unsuccessfully Coping says, reminds me of Trey Parker from The Cannibal the Musical. I haven't seen that. Nancy Druzel says, I've seen that guy in Playgirl. Okay. All right, what is this now? This one comes to us from, I believe this is Beanie Bo Beanie. Am I right about this? Our intern, Beanie Bo Beanie. Let me know if that's correct or not. Trying to think of what this could be. John of the Shred says the Cannibal commentary is also great. They get shit-faced. Oh, that sounds awesome. Love those guys. Beanie Bo Beanie says yes. Okay, we have some guesses. Stephanie says coffee. Well, if it is coffee, that would be awesome, but I don't want to get my hopes up because it could be anything. But wait, hold on a second. This actually smells like coffee. But that could be a trick. So we're going to find out here in just a second. Cut carefully. How about I don't cut it? I'm just going to unwrap it. But cut carefully could be a hint. I'm so excited. Capacious T says it's weed. I don't know if you can send that in the mail, but maybe. Why do I have to be a hero and try to do this without a knife? I don't know. That's a weird thing that I have. I do the same thing with cutting vegetables. Oh. Oh, here it is. There's some asbestos or something on there. I gotta avoid that. Duluth. Duluth is a place in Minnesota, I'm pretty sure. Minnesota being an amazing state. The one from which Beanie hails. And it says here, Duluth Coffee Company, Huehuetenango. Hugh. Everybody seems to know this. Duza says Hugh. Sticky fingers. Wow. This is probably going to be some damn good coffee. It says best by August 16th. Wow, we have plenty of time to enjoy this. And is this a note from Beanie Bo Beanie, our intern, who does so much work for us and totally unpaid? Oh, look at this. It keeps on going. I've never tried this coffee. Happy 4th Twitch anniversary. I've never tried this coffee, but it is made in Minnesota, and the name made me smile. Huehuetenango. Well, that makes me smile as well. Thanks for all you do, and here's to you. Thank you, Beanie Bo Beanie, for all that you do. And this is a Trader Joe's gift certificate. Scratch off gently. Wow. $50. You're too kind, Beanie Bo Beanie, for being an intern who does so much work for so little, and by little I mean absolutely nothing. You're very generous, and this looks like some killer coffee. I can't wait to try it. Huehuetenango. Wowee. You're right, Parasitosis. Okay. Well, that's very kind of you. I'm going to go ahead and dispose of this. And I think I ripped off part of the packaging that wasn't supposed to be ripped off, and a bunch of asbestos or something flew out of it. So I'm just going to dispose of that. There we go. All right. Incredible gift day today. All right. And I don't want everybody to forget, Hammy X Hams has a gift on the way, but we're going to probably open that in the next few days because that one got caught in the mail. Apparently you can't send a UPS to a post office. We found that out. One time somebody tried to send a UPS package to a post office, but when the UPS guy walked into the post office, people just got freaked out. They thought maybe there was some shit that was about to go down. They were going to get caught in the crossfire. Hammy X Ham says, and apparently they won't tell you. Yeah, no, they never tell you that stuff. Nancy Droodle says, FedEx and UPS ding like P.O. boxes. Yep, they ding all the time. Parasitosis says, yeah, their contract with USPS expired in early 2025. Okay. Unsuccessfully Coping says USPS will sometimes destroy stuff if it's not labeled as such. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. Tolosa says, I heard rival mailmen fight. Yeah. You don't want to be out there if you see on one side of the street there's a FedEx guy and the other side of the street there's a UPS. Get out of there. Let them fight it out. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Don't try to be a hero. Okay. We have alerts. I got to go through some alerts here because they've been coming in, and I want to make sure that we don't forget to shout them out. Butt Smasher Masher, thank you so much. Can anyone send you fan mail or only certain people? I wouldn't want a Unabomber situation. Yeah, no, you don't want a Unabomber, but there's a P.O. box that's on the Discord, so anybody can send anything. Lady Dina, thank you very much for cheering. And lag is a flesh wound. Yeah, it sure is. And thank you very much for cheering 100 bits. And Lady Dina and Ladies Lead or Ladies Laid. We had a lot of difficulty pronouncing that one. But thank you so much for your cheers. And Lady Dina and Kahuna Tuna, thanks for resubscribing. And the Jim Dodger. Okay, here we go now. We've got another one here. I think since I'm stupidly covered up the thing. Now, it occurred to me later that I don't know if I know now how to determine who this came from. I think we'll find out. Taste of New York? Wow. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Guys, we all get up in the morning, Wednesdays and Sundays. The first thing I do is make coffee and I drink it with you guys, and it's really kind of a nice thing about somebody's life when they start hitting their later ages. And it looks like coffee is sort of my thing, and if I'm not mistaken, this is coffee. Jack Dossel says, Taste of New York might be a cold slice of pizza. Yeah. And I'm glad it's not Smell of New York, at least from what I remember growing up there in the 70s. Got a thing that said that the server timed out, but now we're back. Coffee is definitely the best part of waking up. Folgers was onto something. Oh, it definitely is. Game Master Flash, there are worse things to be your thing. Yep, that's true. And you know what? To be honest, those things are probably my thing also. Parasitosis says New York City doesn't smell as bad as of late. Yeah, I'll bet it now it smells like delicious coffee. When I was growing up there in the 70s, it smelled a lot like urine. And that's why they came up with a musical about that, Urinetown. I think that was about New York. Okay, Beanbox. Wow, look at this. Oh my God, you guys. Amsterdam? It's definitely the name of a street. I know it's the name of a city, but it's also the name of a street in New York. So let's see if that's what the Village. Oh yeah. And big city. Whoa. Guys, this is just insane. This is really incredible. Look at all this deliciousness I have in front of me. This is going to last a whole year probably. Maybe like 3 months. But I'm going to be having some delicious coffee here for the next, I don't know, for a long time. I'm going to put these all in a nice little package. Not going to close it all the way, but that's incredible. Thank you so much for that. And wait. Which users? Is there a note? There's no note. Oh, there is a gift note. I'm so sorry. Here. We're going to get to the gift note here. I had the wrong cam up. It's Kate and Beelzebub. 2 users who have done so much for this stream. I can't even start to list the things off, but it's incredible how much you've done. And I just want to show my appreciation. And also, I want to read the note that you guys gave me with this delicious coffee, which is really just above and beyond. It says here, happy Twitch anniversary, Henry. Enjoy this supply of caffeine to help you make it through the night and the hell that is the kitchen. Thank you for all the laughs and streams with many more to come. Yes, thank you. It's Kate and Beelzebub. Thank you so much for the coffee. That's going to be absolutely wonderful. Game Master Flash, who gifted me some amazing coffee from Japan about a month ago. People just like it better that way. Yeah, that's true. Angry Penguin says, time to go back to hell. Yep, and that's where we are going. Okay, we have another gift here. This is a big one. This one, I believe, is from Parasitosis. Hold on a second. Let's see if the dog's getting excited about anything here. Brisket, don't you find any of this stuff exciting? No, nothing's exciting yet. Only when I walk over there, and then he's just like, what are you all about? Okay. This one comes to us from Parasitosis. It's huge. I'm going to use a knife for this. I don't want to recommend knife usage. This isn't a knife. I'm going to use some scissors. I'm too excited. I got to calm down a little bit here. We're getting there. Oh. I'm really, really curious to know what the heck's in here. My God. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. We have a note. You worked hard, really, really hard. Well, the kitchen part feels like I worked hard, but the rest of it was really just a joy because of you, the users. Hope these tools help your cooking explaining. Okay. Put in the hours, battled the frustrations, gave of your blood, sweat, and tears, and now finally it all paid off. Congratulations. Congrats on 4 years on Twitch. Thank you, Parasitosis. Thanks for all that you do and have done for the stream. It says Parasitosis and the mod team. Like B and Kate. Yes. Thank you very much, Parasitosis. From the mods of Henry's Kitchen, we are going to see what this gift is here. I have a feeling this is going to be kitchen-related utensils. Whoa. Pro Series Multi-Chopper Slicer. The Pro Series. Holy shit. And you know what? I think that you can use this as a strainer as well. Or a drainer. I don't remember which term is the correct one. Wow, this is the model MC780. Black. From Muller. Pro Series. Wow, this is amazing. U.S. patent pending. So they don't even have the patent yet. This is brand new. Ergonomic and detachable design. Powerful. Easy to use. Well, we'll see about that. 8 interchangeable stainless steel blades. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much for this. Parasitosis, B, Kate, the mod team. Nancy Meow Meow says, maybe Southern American strainer. Okay. MC Hammer, says Jack Dostal. Yeah, no, actually it's the MC780, which I think precedes the MC Hammer. Unsuccessfully Coping says those things are going to be sharp as shit, so be careful. Yeah, you can really, really mess yourself up with that. Okay, there's more in the box. Whoa. All right. What do we got here? Oh boy. This looks like some sharp stuff. I don't even know what this is. It looks sharp. What is this? What am I looking at here? Oh boy. Better not touch that. Jack Dostal says it's a herb stripper. Herb stripper sounds like an awful name for a stripper. Cyanar says another castration device. Is that what this is? Oh, is this for performing circumcisions? Herb Scissors? That's not a great name for a stripper either. Parasitosis says scissor cutting board combo. There's a lock in it. Okay. A scissor cutting board combo. Royal Flush. Holy shit. Royal Flush just donated $20 to the stream. And says, happy anniversary, Henry and the users. Please use this to get Brisket a significantly bigger bed. I hope we get to see Brisket more in the future. Did you hear that, buddy? You're a star. We're going to get you a bigger bed. Yeah, I want to just talk for a quick second. We still have more gifts to open here, but I want to just say there's a thing called learned helplessness in psychology, and you can look it up. His cage is completely open, but he's not trying to leave it because he's so used to it being closed, probably from whatever conditions he was in a shelter or whatever. So he just assumes it's futile to try to walk into the outside. And that happens to us a lot as human beings. Sometimes we just sort of become so convinced that if we leave the house, it's going to be the same old damn thing every time, and it's going to be miserable, that sometimes there might be complete freedom out there, but we stay inside. And that's how the overlords are able to control us. Capacious T says, guy sees a big clock in the window, goes in, says to this moil at the back of the store, can you fix my watch? Okay, I'd have to think about that. A moil is someone who performs circumcisions, I believe. He sees a big clock in the window. Is it because clocks have... There might be a reference to what happens at moils. It's not done yet. Capacious T says, the moil says, I don't fix watches, I do circumcisions. Okay, good. I was like, boy, I don't get it. The guy says, why do you have a clock in the window? And the moil says, what would you have me put there? Oh, that's good. I like that. That's great. Parasitosis says, red lock at the base of handle, I believe. That is great to slicing shit fast. Oh, I see. So are you telling me that this goes on your cutting board and you slice it somehow? I'm going to need to see a video of how this works. But it looks awesome. Okay. Thanks for the great joke, Capacious T. That was a nice one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we've got some scissors. Is this herb scissors? Looks like Swiss Army scissors. Whoa, you got to be careful with these. This is some very fine equipment here that I have in front of me. This is absolutely amazing. And this one's got instructions with it. This is a Trend Plane olive oil sprayer. Oh, wow. Yeah, this thing's going to be awesome. Instead of doing all that drizzling that I've been doing, you just spray is a much better, much more efficient way of doing it and not using too much. Boner of a Lonely Fart says Parasitosis is a man of class. Parasitosis knows his way around a kitchen. I will say that because this is all some very serious equipment and I love it. Thank you so much, Parasitosis, and B and Kate, the mod team, and our intern, Beanie Bobini, as well as Capacious T, and Hammy X Hams has a gift along the way. Thank Mr. Skeletal says if you drop that olive oil spray on the floor, it will break. Just as an FYI. Okay, so I'm not gonna drop that. I'm going to put all of this stuff back in the box, and then I'm going to find the proper storage place for it in the kitchen. But this is amazing stuff, and I want to thank you so much. And then I can't wait to get into this. The Mueller Pro Series Multi-Chopper Slicer Model MC780 Black. This thing is a killer piece of equipment. This is a badass. This is probably going to work harder for me than anything else here in the kitchen. Thank you very much for that. That one might save my eyes, is what Mango Babe for Life says. Oh yeah, probably for cutting onions, maybe. Nancy Meow Meow says, bye everyone, and Henry, I have to go do my fuck-ass assignment now. Oh, are you a student? Okay, Nancy Meow Meow, thanks for joining us here today. We had a lot of fun with you, and we're going to continue on, though. We've got videos. We have to announce the winners of the contests, plus we have some original games that users have created. Still a lot to come. And Brisket is very excited about that. He's starting to not even care when I walk into the frame, which is interesting. That was something that he was sort of triggered by earlier, but now he doesn't care. Okay, Lady Dina, thank you so much for the cheers. And Royal Flesh, again, thanks for the $20 tip. That's absolutely incredible. And Boner of a Lonely Fart for the $20 tip. This is very exciting stuff. Hopeful Equinox says, Henry, have you heard of J.P. Morgan? Was that the lady who used to be one of the judges on the Gong Show? Was our intern working there in the past? I'm not quite sure about that. Ariel Hopkins says, happy anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary right back to you, Ariel Hopkins. Thank you very much for joining us. All right. Well, let's take a look at our itinerary here. Thank you again for those incredible gifts, and we'll be going back to the gifts in just a second here. Let me just see how we're doing in terms of, wow, we have 270 viewership right now. That's amazing. Nancy Drudel says, you can trim various body hair with the herb scissors. Wow, I didn't realize that, so it serves that purpose as well. Jack Dostal says, oh God, she was. Wait, who was what? Okay, Lacey T says, happy Herbie birthday stream event. Thank you, Lacey T. It's Henry, and it's not my birthday, it's an anniversary though, but thank you very much for the gift subs. Angry Penguin 922 says they're thick so you can cut all over your body hair all at once. Wow, that's so cool. Okay. All right, it's time. We're going to go to the next order of business here. We've done music and gifts. Now it is time for the fan cam contest. So if I'm not mistaken, our intern, Beanie Bobini, came up with this idea. You make your own, the users submit their own fan videos. And it's a contest. So, do we have the winner yet? Because I definitely have the video of the fan cam submissions. Great idea, Beanie. If so, send it to me via Discord. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. Should we? I'm gonna go to the announcement that was originally made about the fan cams. It says here, hello users, intern here, meaning Beanie Bobini. I have a super fun upcoming anniversary party news. This year's we're holding a HenLibs 1 fan cam contest. Join us in celebrating everyone's favorite cooking explainer. This is your chance to showcase Henry by editing a short video with clipped moments centered around Henry and Henry's kitchen, whether you're clipping from Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Wherever Henrys are sold, you, the users, will vote for your favorite submission, and all submissions will be broadcast during the 4th Twitch anniversary stream, which is right now, on May 3rd. Okay, and for a reward, you get to be a fan club member on Discord, a fan club president, and the winning fan cam will be featured on Henry's Kitchen unofficial social media fiction fan accounts. Okay, so a lot going on. Here we go, and I think I missed an alert there. John of the Shred gifted CRN89 a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, John of the Shred. Okay, let's show this video. So I'm gonna have to pull it up. Let's see, variety. Here it is, the fan cam submissions. Here we go. How do I do this? Oh yeah. Okay, you can see it. I'm going to turn on the desktop audio here. Turn down my mic.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out in the rain.
Help me. Hot and weird.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out in the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la.
Okay, this is Beelzebub, my kitchen samurai.
This is going to be some kind of a fun bonding experience. And this time we're going to put our nuts on it. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I'm not really feeling very good right now.
Chat myself.
The finger method.
My finger.
Where we're just literally making holes.
Yeah.
Everybody shut up with finger. Bonding experience.
Okay, Help Me, Hold Me by Neat.
Help me.
Hot and weird.
Hold me. Whatever the fuck this is. And God help me. I don't know what the fuck all that means, but I like it. And please help me. We literally are living in hell. But that's the way I like it. It still stinks in here.
Computer Stop by Neat.
Computer, stop! Help! Fuck.
Continental Breakfast. Henlip's Brain Rot.
Well, let's get started. Stromboli.
Sportsman Henry, Beelzebub. I am muted because I don't want an echo on the thing. this one. Who was that one by? Because I didn't read it off because I was looking somewhere else. Who was the one that we just did? Because I was reading them all off. I can go back, I suppose. Oh, it was Beanie Bo Beanie. Okay, excellent work, Beanie Bo Beanie. And now we're going to end it, I believe, with Parasitosis. The rare moments that I smile.
And I can't help but wonder, is it crazy for me to hold on to the things that made me, all the things that I am, that somehow gave me a chance to finally believe that I'm not crazy, so don't make me change who I am.
Amazing. Stay tuned for the winner announcement. Okay, and I think we have that winner announcement. Those are incredible videos. Thank you, everybody, for submitting them. Stephanie says it's getting hot in here. It sure is. But I don't like to run the AC because it makes a noise. Lacey T says, okay, Henry, you have to turn your volume up. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you. Sorry about that, everybody. I turned it down because otherwise we get an echo. Always something, yeah, something wrong with my ears, says Greetings from Space. No, that was me. Okay, here we go. Those were all incredible submissions. I believe the winner has just come in, but let me make sure that that's what I'm doing. We're going to announce the fan cam winner right now. Oh, and we're going to show it as a video. Okay, here we go. There's a little bit of a rigmarole in terms of doing this part of it, but we can do it. Hold on. I gotta go to studio mode. The winner just came down the pike right now. So that's why we're having a situation. But here it is. Without further ado, the winner is Beelzebub with My Kitchen Samurai.
This is going to be some kind of a fun bonding experience. And this time we're going to put our nuts on it. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I'm not really feeling very good right now.
Chat myself.
The finger method.
My finger.
Where we're just literally making holes. Everybody shut up with our finger. Bonding experience.
Beelzebub says, yay, thank you. This was so much fun to do. Yeah, but I want to say everybody did an incredible job. Those were all really great videos. Now, I know that means that Beelzebub gets to be the leader of the fan club. What are the other, the breakdown of the gifts? Oh, yeah. Sorry, everybody. I didn't turn it up. See, that's the kind of stuff that makes me laugh. I don't know why that makes me laugh. Coming back in and then just being really quiet. To quote one of my favorite comedians, Doug Stanhope, the only kind of juggler I would ever want to see is a guy who can't juggle. And I think that's a little bit of where my amusement is coming from when I come back from really loud stuff and start talking really quiet. Okay, everybody. John of the Shred says, something to take the edge off is a masterpiece. Yeah, and it was an incredible night. You can hear me playing the guitar in the background of that album. 1999. Okay, all right, everybody. I'm just going down memory lane here a little too much. We've got work to do. Lacey T says, well, seems as though the users love to see Henry smile as much as they love his sad, sad songs. Well, that's good to hear. Husky Boyle says, Doug, never heard of her. No, it's a male comedian from who currently lives in Bisbee, Arizona. Okay. Well, Beelzebub, thank you very much, and congrats for being the winner of the Fan Cam contest. We've got a couple of things to do now. We've got gaming. We've already let's see here. I think I want to make an executive decision, if that's okay. Is it okay with the users who have put together this itinerary? I'd like to show the Golden Henry's video right now, if that's okay. Can we do that? And then we're going to go into the gaming because there's a little bit of setup. Beanie Bobini, our intern, says, Henry, what do you have to say about the Jose Henry conspiracy? It looks like that user got too close to the truth. Yeah, there is a lot of similarities between the two, and I think I'm gonna probably refuse to either confirm or deny either one of them. Sure, feel free to pause when you want also. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this now. We're gonna show the Golden Henry's video right now. And hold on. The Golden Henry Awards is compiled, I believe, by It's Kate. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing work, and I haven't seen it yet. So this is gonna be a longer video. So this would be time to go ahead and brew that coffee, but make sure you can still see, but you don't have to interact for a second, or you can. But this is, I just want to give you fair warning that this is, I'm not going to be doing a lot of interacting during this part because the mic echoes and all that other kind of stuff. So wait, let me make sure I can see the chat though. I'm excited to see this. Glitchy Med says, I had my first coffee and I need a potty break, Henry. Okay, well, start watching a little bit, and then if you feel like you need a potty break, that's okay. Angry Penguin 922. They're really good. I'll try to participate. Okay, without further ado, oh, Nancy Droodles. I want to make sure that I'm getting all the credits here. Well, I'm sure it's probably in here. So, yeah, Nancy Droodles does a lot of great work. And Ladies Laid says, I wish I could clip out my favorite moments and send a video collection, although it's going to take forever because it's going to be hard to narrow it down. Yeah, I mean, I've tried to do this kind of thing before, and every moment is always entertaining. Isn't that right, Brisket? Doesn't give a shit. All right. The Chunk says, I have an iPad set up at the back of my bathroom door so I can watch Henry while doing my post-coffee business. Excellent. Yeah. Keep those phones with you. Watch this. This is going to be entertaining. Okay. It's Kate says there's a couple things on the feed also. Okay, great. Dendra Leone says Brisket has good insights. Okay, here it is. Wait. Got to get the right screen. I'm going to mute my mic for this.
There's something broken inside of me. Something no one.
Butt Smasher Masher says, I think the weather is up, dog. What is up, dog? Hollyak says, that's true. They do be saying that. Ouija Board says, let him cook. Purple Donut Filling His Fruit says he fell for it again. Parasitosis says he took the bait. Butt Smasher Masher says, nothing much. What's up with you, dog? Gayfish69 says the song is so good I'm getting another man cheese. Oh, sorry. Another mac and cheese. I read that the wrong way. Sorry about that. Saguaro Ooh says, excellent. It was pretty good. Remsy09 says, my dog ate poop yesterday and threw up in my house. Awesome. Feel free to share any information that you want in the chat.
Please don't let this one slip away. Make her real and make her stay.
What did I miss?
I'm a father too.
What? Did I do
I have
that?
no choice.
Never se pone that the kids society needed them. He had money.
What was that guy? What was that guy's name?
I'm gonna eat the potatoes while this guy dies.
Alone in my room, time after time. All I've got left is my will to survive. But
We're big fans of breadcrumbs here at Henry's Kitchen because that's, when you think about it, it's literally just some major corporation selling you their shitty crumbs. Probably some rich CEO person just taking the breadcrumbs from after they finish dinner and putting them into a package and selling them to everybody. And that's how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. There is one small strip of Idaho that apparently doesn't have the population requirement of having enough people to have a jury of your peers as dictated in the Constitution, which means that if you did commit a crime such as murder in that little strip of land, there'd be no way to give you a trial, which effectively means that it's legal to kill somebody on that strip of land. It's not legal, but you won't get in trouble for it. Pass Me the Glue says this is stressful. Yeah. Welcome to the kitchen. The kitchen is not a happy, fun place where you bond with your great-grandmother or some shit. This is a place where hard work happens, it gets done, and it's dangerous work. I've got blisters all over my fucking fingers. I've got one there. I've got one on my middle finger here. I can show it to you.
help me make it through the night. 'Cause I am tired.
Oh no. Guys, I fucked up big now. I fucked up really big. I thought this was water and it was coffee. I just literally put fucking coffee in this thing now. Now, I'm kind of going on my own here. I'm not really doing it according to recipe anymore. Oh, scared the shit out of me, Bono. Okay. So we'll cover this for about 20 minutes. Wait, that's too small. Hold on a second. So we'll cover this for like maybe about 12. What the fuck, man? I need to get the correct size. We'll cover this for about 20 minutes.
God help me. God help me. Please don't hurt me. Don't desert me. God save me. Don't forsake me.
Tastes like shit. The chunks just said it perfectly. Mmm, drippy chocolate eggs.
God save me from the life you gave me.
But that's right, I forgot it tastes like shit. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. Wow. We made a mess. This was a kind of a disaster.
Holy crap, awesome. You nailed it. Does it taste like a burnt banana peel with soy sauce encrusted in it? That's exactly what it tasted like. Is it bad? Yes.
Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole.
We've got some blueberry and some strawberry going on there. I'm going to say this is pretty good. We didn't pre-toast the bagel, so it might be dry. It was stale. But let's see.
Guacamole me, guacamole you. I just got busted for drugs. And you're the one who sold me to the Fed.
Jackie Faye, your instincts are correct. This thing is good. Yeah, JV's text says sounds goddamn amazing. That was a good crunch. What did we just do here?
I just got mauled by a bear. And you're the one who covered me with honey. Thought it was so funny. How could you be so cruel? Take it.
Got a kick to it. Wow. Guys, it's really good. This is really, really good. Like, honestly, I feel like I just bought this at a restaurant like P.F. Chang's or one of those things.
He was a star, but he didn't get.
The world was on fire. No one could save me but you. It's strange what desire make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I can do that part. This part's hard. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do the last.
There's something broken inside of me, something no one else can see. Something hurts and it's way down, and no one stops.
We'll be cooking, and here's a picture of what we will be cooking.
I got friends that I never see.
That's not it.
They say they don't have time for me.
Oh, come on, not now.
I tried to reach out to my family.
This is the kind of shit, man.
But I just get voicemail. I try to watch TV.
There it is. So Beanie Bobine, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on, what was I looking for even? Now I'm all confused.
Screaming and fighting.
Oh man.
In the microwave. She is the whore of Sausalito.
Twerk away. Computer, how much money does Henry's Kitchen generate?
From Cynthia.com, Henry's Foods peak revenue was $15.0 million in 2024.
Wow, so just my food alone generated $15 million of revenue. What? Wait, is that possible? Computer, can you repeat that?
Computer, stop. Computer, can you repeat that? Not that. Computer, stop. Oh, it's practical effects. Computer fart for me says, who knew Henry is a wonkahead? I don't know if I'm going to go that far. I'm a wonk. What in the name of... Vados says, like... Vados says, like saying not to get political at Thanksgiving dinner before you get really political. Yeah. Or saying no offense. Okay, this is enough. Computer, play Long Way to the Top by AC/DC.
Look at Me Now, featuring Lil Wayne and Busta Rhymes by Chris
Computer,
Brown.
stop. Computer, stop. Computer, stop. That's not even close to the song that I asked for. The fuck?
So what are you trying to say?
Hey, Mr. Postman, it's been 3 long days, and I still don't have a letter from my baby. She said that she would write me when she got to New York City, and I still don't have that letter from my baby. Hey, Mr. Postman, what's the deal? Was the envelope not sealed? Or was the postage on the letter not enough? Did they overfill your workload so you lost my baby's letter? Or did the boss treat you like garbage? So in order to feel better, did you go down to the office with an AK-47 and just blow the other carriers away? Please, Mr. Postman, don't delay.
Absolutely incredible work. Incredible work, everybody. Okay, let's bring the volume back in. That was such a delight to watch, and one of the things that I love about it is that I'm always trying to sift through all of the hours and hours of boring garbage to just find those little moments, and you guys found them. Ladies Laid says, I really want to make one. Yeah, please do. Nancy Drudel says, fantastic. I wholeheartedly agree. Thank you so much. It's Kate, who I think does the editing on these. You've done it every year, and it's absolutely incredible. The editing, and also all those people at the end who submitted the clips. I'm really, really overjoyed with that. Thank you so much. I Slap Cat Butt says, Henry, even when it's quote or calm, it's never boring. Oh, well, that's good to know. I am having a little bit of a boring situation with this dog, Brisket. I was hoping that he would do something cute to kind of boost the view count a little bit, but we're just not really quite getting it. We're just getting him to look up every now and then when I walk by, and that's really about the best that we're getting out of him. Okay, John of the Shred says, Brisket is conserving energy. Maybe he has something massive planned. Guitar Joe says, wait, I'm here late. No, this is a pet that I'm watching for someone else. It's a rescue pet. We just temporarily named him Brisket for the day, but I don't think that he has a name. And, anyway, I'll just sort of leave it at that. Okay, let's go back to our business here. That was an incredible video. Thank you so much to everybody involved. And you're right, WTF. We did get some cuteness achieved at the end there. Pancake King says, maybe Brisket is a less is more type actor. Yeah. Yeah, like, trying to think of who would be a less is more. Sometimes you'll see that. Bobbin says, I would risk it for the brisket. I like that. See, we're already coming up with little catchphrases. Speaking of Bobbins, Bobbins came up with a game, and I think it's time to do that game. Yep, it is. We're going a little bit out of order here. So let's go ahead and do this. Guitar Joe says, that's good too. Sorry for being late, but I was watching and listening from my car on the way home from band practice. Stupid band. No, man, that's what you got to do on a Sunday. You got to jam with your band. And if you can do it while Henry's Kitchen is playing, then that's even better. John of the Shred says, Fistful of Dog Treats Trilogy. Yeah. Okay, so our user Bobbins has gifted us a game which we're going to play. It's the Henry's Kitchen anniversary game. Official. Okay, so Bobbins, Bobins. I hope I don't mess the game up because I'm going to try the best that I can to play it. I'm going to see if I can see if I can get the chat in there at the same time that I have the game. Okay, here we go. I always got to do that little bit of rigmarole. Okay, I got to go to Variety, Capture. We're going to go to Bobbins Game. Okay, and we're going to put it on the desktop audio. Okay, so there might be a slight echo here, but we'll see. Keep me posted on how the sound quality and the technical and everything like that. Bobbins says that it starts out kind of loud, but there's a place where we can control the volume. Okay, here we go. Bobbins Game, and you can see, or maybe we can post a link to it if anybody else wants to play it. But here we go. The official Henry's Kitchen 4th anniversary game made by Bobbins. Don't forget Bobbins' message. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. We're gonna read the message first. Hold on a second. Note from Bobbins. It says here, hello Henry and happy 4th anniversary. My name is Bobbins and I'm a huge fan of the show. Thanks, Bobbins. I started collecting some funny stream clips to create a 15-second edit as part of the fan cam contest, but I quickly realized that 15 seconds wouldn't be enough to capture all of the important cooking lessons you've taught us throughout the year, which is why I decided to compile some of my favorite clips into a little game. The game is played using only your mouse. You should also be able to adjust the game size to scroll a little bit. Also, a small warning, the game might be a little loud when you first launch it. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and get back to the game here. Thanks, Bobbins. Very much appreciated. And then how do I... there's a place where I can go forward here. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. And this is where we're at. So I want to make sure from everybody that you can see me, you can hear me, and you can hear the game in the back. Are we doing okay from a technical level here?
It's nobody's birthday.
Crestfall says yes, sounds good. Okay, here we go.
It's nobody's birthday.
Looks and sounds good.
Just a big mistake.
Here we go. We're starting Bobbins' game, the official 4th anniversary game right now.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, checking the mic.
Yeah, the broken
1, 2.
N is really on point. Nice
Hello,
job.
everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, the live stream where we cook something and we chat with you, the users.
Oh, whoops.
And we have a nice time, generally speaking. Okay, let's go through some of our alerts here. Thanks, Butt Smasher Masher, for donating.
Butt Smasher Masher getting the shout out in a game.
I appreciate that. And Mimsy Coon has
Mimsy,
said, "Hurrah!" and resubscribed at the tier 3 level. Thank you so much, Mimsy Coon.
This is like
Very
watching
kind
a
you.
game
And,
version of the stream.
It helps us keep the lights on here and keep the technology working at top notch. For example, computer, play Long Way to the Top to Rock and Roll by AC/DC.
AC/DC by Joan Jett and the
Oh, I remember
Blackbirds from
this.
Apple Music.
Computer, stop! Computer, stop!
That was awful.
I'm sorry, everybody. This is real bullshit. I just can't get it to play a song. All right, let's take a look at some pictures. Nene gives us this picture of Megatron. We feel like we've come to know Megatron at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Megatron is just a little creature just living his or her best life. This here is a background that Dark Aegis took while stuck in traffic. This is an incredible picture, Dark Aegis. I love this. It really captures that excitement of entering a big city. Okay, let's see what else we got here in terms of pictures. We also have to do a song. It's Kate gives me, boy, this really gives me memories of a St. Patrick's Day party that I had that was very special in my old bachelor apartment.
Bobbins, you are capturing the essence of Henry's Kitchen in a game, and I love it.
This picture was submitted to us by our very own Melanie. And Melanie says this is a grocery store parking lot. Can you believe how beautiful this picture is for something as simple as a grocery store parking lot? But that's the thing. Melanie has what's called the eye. We're going to have to do a song here. So let's go ahead and find the right background for it. Here, let's do this. Beanie Bobini sends us a beautiful background pic. Check. Okay, here we go, everybody.
It's weird to be the viewer. Oh, this is gaming time. Look at that, I'm killing it.
Going to a show, stopping all the byways, playing rock and roll, getting robbed,
This is tough.
getting stoned, getting beat up,
Everybody shut up.
broken boned, getting had,
My hand's starting to hurt.
getting took. I tell you folks, it's harder than it looks. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Yeah, it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Wow. I feel like they're speaking my language here. You know, a lot of people don't realize that when I just did my most recent tour of St. Louis to Zanies, there was a lot of this stuff that happened. I got robbed, I got stoned, I got beat up, broken boned, got had, got took, and that was just all on the walk to the club. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Yeah, it's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
All right, that was a fun part of the
All right,
game.
well, that's all the pictures for today. It's time to do that thing that we come here to do, that we hate to do, but we have to do, and that's called cooking. So let's go ahead and do that.
Teaser Tuesday wants a link to the game.
Okay, so we have here some flour, some sugar, 1 egg.
Uh-oh, what do I do?
It says 1 large egg. I don't know what a large egg is. It's an egg. I mean... And then we have baking soda. Remember, there's also baking powder. We do not want...
There's the link in the chat right there. Link to the game.
Powder is granulated. Soda is more like, I guess, a carbonated beverage of some sort. And then, and this is our vanilla extract. This is a dessert item. Comes to us from a website called My Happy Trad Kitchen. And I'll just read it. It says, if you're a busy homeschool mom like myself, finding the time to quiet 6 hungry toddlers can be quite a challenge. The high sugar content will at first stimulate their dopamine levels, but then will ultimately lull them into a quiet, almost comatose slumber so you can finally get some fucking work done. So, and then it's got a picture of a family that to me looks like maybe it's AI. I don't think there's any family that actually looks like that. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I'm so glad that they tell you to start with that.
I have to comment on how the sort of image of me has changed from the first anniversary stream to the 4th anniversary stream, and the only thing I can say is that cooking puts years on you.
Can't tell you how many times you have to preheat it right in the middle of whatever you're making, and it happens to me every time. And in terms of our egg, 1 egg beaten. Okay, so this is perfect. Let's go ahead and beat our egg. Now, I've been doing a thing where I crack the shell on the inside of the bowl.
This is smart.
That way, if you do get some shell in there, it's going to land in the work bowl. It's not going to fall outside of the bowl.
A lot of people like the beard. I didn't like it because it made me look too old, but
a lot of shell there.
That's just my opinion. Okay, so we've got some shell in there. We're going to have to get the shell out. This
ProToast 60351. I've never seen someone crack an egg so well. Well, you know, I've been cooking now for about 10 years, but I've been teaching it for about 15 years. I guess you could say I'm sort of the Mariah Carey of the culinary arts.
Okay, everybody shut up. This is actually kind of complicated. I have to get these little bits of shell out of the bowl. Whoa, that one's difficult. Almost got it.
All right, let's get a regular sized whisker here.
Yeah, that was a lot of shell.
Start beating it up. If it's a little chunky, I think that's okay.
We're cooking. There was going to be cooking today. We knew it was going to happen at some point.
How much sugar here? 1/2 cup granulated. I'm going to show you a time-saving trick. This is called a 1/2 cup spoon. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our sugar. You want 1/2 cup. We're going to use our baby whisker, and we're going to stir up all these sugars. You want it, well, combined. 2 teaspoons of vanilla
The link
extract.
to the game is in the chat. Bobbins just...
Armor Ant says, I don't have vanilla
Posted
extract. Can I use vanilla cream cookies? Sure. As a matter of fact, if you have vanilla cream cookies, just eat those.
If you're just joining us, we're playing Bobbins' 4th anniversary stream game. Official. Oh, just need to drip it into the spoon. I see. I was still beating the egg.
Stir until incorporated. Okay, so I gotta start a corporation or something? What is this? We're gonna add the flour, 1 3/4 cups. I don't know why people are washing all kinds of extra cups and stuff. You don't need notes, you don't need all kinds of documents and incorporations and red tape and bureaucracy and all that stuff. That's the flour, and now we need the baking soda, of which we need 1/2 teaspoon. And then now we're gonna mix until just combined. Nella Wallen says, is it ready to eat now? No. Now all of our fucking dough is sticking inside of our whisker, which is pissing me off. Computer, is there some trick to not get dough stuck in your whisker?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, if the computer doesn't know, then there really might not be a solution. The next order of business, if you go to the recipe, it says spread into 13 by 9 2-inch pan. Computer, what's 13 times 9 times 2 divided by 4?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
You're worthless. You are absolutely worthless. You're not even worth the $70 or whatever that you cost. All you are is somebody who tells me to get Amazon Music when I'm already using a different music service. Sorry, I'm sorry you had to see that little domestic dispute there. I don't feel good about it, but...
Not one of my
very
finest
frustrated.
moments.
I think I'm just going to use this thing. This will probably work.
I just need a little bit of...
little spray.
Ugh, that smells horrible. What is this? Oh, it's bug spray.
Oh,
Pass me the glue says this is stressful. Yeah. Welcome to the kitchen. The kitchen is not a happy, fun place where you bond with your great-grandmother or some shit. This is a place where hard work happens, it gets done, and it's dangerous work. So this we're going to put in the oven for 25 minutes or until lightly browned. Well, that's tough because it's already light brown. Computer, set timer for 25 minutes or until lightly browned.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, we've got some time. I have a game here. It's a new game that we've been playing, and I can't believe I got 100% on it last time. So everybody shut up just for a second, and let's see if I can do this.
Roach Rampage.
I am currently battling a cockroach infestation, which I have been for many years on and off. I have this stuff that kills them, but it says...
This is awesome.
Keep out of reach of children. That's usually a good sign. That means it kills children.
Whoa.
Also.
They're dive bombing?
Shit.
I want to try that again.
This is going to be the time that I'm going to get the 100%. Watch this. We don't have time for that right now. We got to play this game.
I love the dive bombers. Oh. Okay.
We're going to have to live to play the game another time. Okay,
that
let's
was
go
great.
ahead and
so meta.
Cut this. Now we're going to go ahead and use this jelly, and I don't know. No, there's weird stuff on that. I'm not going to use jelly, guys. I'm going to use maybe some honey.
The paratroopers were great. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can already tell this is going to be much better. Alright, so this part, we've done this on the show before. I don't necessarily want you to try this at home unless you have a little bit of experience.
You're right,
in the
Dendroleon.
kitchen.
This game was made with love.
If you do it incorrectly, it will cause a huge fucking mess. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I've got one in each hand here. And what we're going to do is we're going to press these together. But if I do it slowly, of course, all the ingredients, the honey and everything, is going to fall everywhere.
Oh yeah, this part's very difficult.
But you also don't want to do it too fast. You kind of want to do the exact correct pacing of it.
Game Master Flash says, I always fuck this part up.
I like to set a timer. Computer, set timer for 10 seconds. As soon as that timer goes off, I'm going to just do it.
Okay, everybody shut up.
I think I got it pretty clean there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a real clean, that was a good maneuver that I just did. It came
Oh,
out
Neat's
perfect.
leaving. Thank you, Neat. Thanks for joining us, Neat. Okay.
Here we go, the moment of truth. Got a nice corner here we're going to take a bite out of. Holy shit. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
That bite that I just had was fucking amazing. That was delectable. Look, this might not be the prettiest dish we've made here, but that was freaking delicious. If you're like me and you have problems with digestion, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, loose stools, I wouldn't eat this. But I'm going to eat it anyway because that's just a trade-off that I'm willing to have at this point because I'm starving. Okay, everybody, we're going to get the guitar.
That's
We're
called
gonna
fair
close out
trade.
with a song here. To the tune of Queen's great epic, anthemic rock ballad, We Are the Champions. This is my thank you to you, the users of Henry's Kitchen, who have done so much to take us from nothing. We were just some rinky-dink stream with only 500 subscribers. And here we are 4 years later with a little less, actually. I think it's like 390
That's about what we're at now.
But here we go. Falcon and Dingo Bob.
Aww.
Dom Beef and Hot Bear 1110.
This is
Dingle
awesome.
Dog Goggle, Dr. Flangy.
Thanks, the elusive man.
Baccoos.
also Shane, yes. Beelzebub, Mochi's Nirvana, it's Kate, Kairos, the Bumble Vision, the LGX, Chef Reactions, Husky Boy, Open Organ Music, the Toilet, Moon, Amaru, work of mine, and spending money, Dazzle Cat, Blurry Little Quest, endorse, and then Parasitosis, and don't forget Quanto Beanie, Bobini, and Embry 225, Yorkasm, Nico Tazo.
Anybody tuning in right now is like, what the fuck's happening here?
Took my nuts. Saguaro Woo, Burrito 5555, Dinosaur, JV's Text, Sickly Boy, and Henlips 1. And also Caitlin's Kitchen, Potato Cat Breeder, Michael Bublé 4422, Passion Airman, Ocean 64, and Midnight Feeding, JSBX Man, Islitis, Whole Boy 789, D's Nuts and Game Master Flash. Mimsy, Coon, Cat Food Taste Tester, Cheering Ass, Mochi's Nirvana, Red Hot Hibachi, Ransom GR, Acid Test, Michelle Heavy, UCT, and Purple Donut Filling is Free, Tankard and Borson, Vin, Zodiac Tone, Gary Busey, ASMR, Luke, Lurk Bowl, Shandis, Nova Galarian, Moot, Mr. Gooseberry VT, and don't forget Quanto.
Tommy Two Times says, I just woke up from a nap and I know exactly what's going on here. Wow, Bobbins, what an incredible game that you made. And there's a link
All
there
of
that
you.
you can play the game.
Bottom of my heart, and let's see if we can save these starving people.
Who am I talking about? Wow, that was really an experience. That was a meta game within a game and within a cooking show and everything. Thank you so much, Bobbins. That was incredible. Dendra Leon says, standing ovation. Yes, this is ovations all the way around. You made that with love, and it must have been time-consuming. You really went above and beyond with that, and it was great work. Bobbins says, I'm glad it all worked. It really did work. It worked very well. It's Kate X says, users are talented. That's true. There's so many talented people here. And it's really just a wonderful community. I'm blown away by it every time I show up here. Game Master Flash says, I'm not. No, Game Master Flash, to the contrary. You've got, you are the music curator of the Henry's Kitchen stream. Really great taste in music, and thanks for always sharing great stuff. And also you buy me pizzas every now and then when my food tastes like shit. Nancy Drudels says sitting ovulations, which I think is the opposite of a standing ovation. Ladies Laid says, Henry, thank you so much for being you and doing what you do. Honestly, it's gold. You are gold, and whatever's happening in life, you fix everything. Wow, watching you just makes everything better. It's like a medicine that cures everything. Funny how you are the main ingredient in all your recipes, and I'm not just speaking for myself. Thank you so much. Just know how much you matter and how much you give, how much of an impact that you have on people. It's impossible not to feel good watching you, and that means so much more than you know. Wow, Ladies Laid, that's incredible. Thank you so much for that message. That's very nice of you. And it just further reinforces my belief that we have a great community here. Caduceus949 says, Grand Theft Auto pushing release to 2027 because it would lose every single award to that masterpiece. I think so. I would rather watch that one for sure. Okay. Once again, check out the Bobbins game. And Bobbins, thank you so much for giving us that incredible game. That was a lot of fun. We're going to go through a little bit more on the itinerary here. Oh, that's right. We're going to play, Beelzebub has a game also, but Beelzebub, if it's okay with you, I was thinking we would get in there and start playing our hearsay game for a little bit. and then we'll play your game in a little bit if that's all right. Because I know that there's probably some users wondering where the fuck I am in terms of wanting to do a little bit of the... There's a link in fan art on Discord. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I think there's instructions for me here. The Balderdash lad says, I'm about to pop in a pre-froze salmon in honor of this stream. Yes. Okay, Beelzebub says it's hearsay time. Okay, we're going to do that right now, and then we're going to play Beelzebub's game afterward. So I have instructions here. I'm going to hop into... All right. Let me get... First, the headphones. We should be hearing users talk in just a second here. Oh boy. I go to... Okay, are you guys there? Or am I in the wrong one? Hello?
I brought you into the right one.
Oh, you brought me into the right one. Okay, I went into the voice chat. Okay, but now we're in the right one. Okay, great. So I want to ask the users out there, do you hear myself and other people talking? Let's have other people talking.
Help.
Okay, we've got the help sound check. Nancy Droodle says yes. Okay, good. Step one, and then now what do I do, Dark?
Okay, you're going to go to jackbox.tv, and you're going to sign in with the code that I gave you. Don't share that code.
Okay.
I sent it to you in... And you're also going to... watch my stream, and you're going to have to share that stream.
Okay.
In the Discord.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to enter the code. Let me go to the code. So far, everything's working swimmingly in terms of... compared to how it usually does for me. Okay, and where did you send it? Oh yeah, I've got it now. I've got the code. Okay, I'll copy that. I'm gonna go to the browser, enter it, put my name. Okay, it looks like I'm in. So now what do I share on stream? Do I share the Discord, right?
Yes, the Discord stream.
Okay, so let me get to that. And that I have... Oh, I like to do the pop-out. Why am I not seeing the pop-out option all of a sudden? There's literally always a pop-out option, and now I just don't see it.
Let me see.
I knew there was going to be something.
Yeah, you can click either on the bottom right. There's like a little box with an arrow coming out of the corner diagonally when you're viewing the stream.
Yeah, that's what
that'll pop it out.
For. The bottom right, I just see a zoom in or zoom out.
It's even further than that. It's to the right
yeah.
of so you have to click on the stream first, and then if you hover over, if you see the little red box that looks like a screen, far to the right over there's like volume, and then there's a pop out icon.
Yeah, oh wait. Mine is, I think, on the left or something. So annoying. No, I don't see it. I always see it, and now I don't. So that's okay. There is a way to do this. Yeah, it doesn't have the... I gotta get rid of that. That music's too loud. Sorry. Okay. It just says zoom in. I don't care about zoom in.
Well, do you see all the participants below that? and then go below that even a little bit further, and then there's pop out.
I see all of the... Oh, I see. I think it's being covered by the stupid... Oh, that's it. Okay. It was being covered by like the whatever you call it, the taskbar or whatever on the bottom. Okay, I've got it now. All right, everybody, you get to see real-time troubleshooting happening. All right, so now I'm going to go away. Hello? Hello? Variety capture. Okay, I think we're getting there.
Hey, baby!
Okay, now we've got the game. Okay, that's a little loud. Is it? Do I change the volume on my end?
I can try to change it on my end, I think. Oh, wait, actually, I think you're probably better off doing it on your end, because...
Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that, because I can't move it.
Well, let me see if I can.
Hold on. It has to do with having a new monitor here.
Is that any better for you?
I think that is better, yeah.
Yeah, I just dropped the mic on mine. Or not mic, the audio.
Okay, yeah, I think we're in a good place now. Hold on. All right. And then I have to be able to look at the Jackbox. Okay, I think we're all good. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need to allow mic access from your browser in the Jackbox, and then record your.
Okay.
And then one more thing you can do is you can hide the members to make that screen a little bit nicer if you roll over right in between
Testing, 1,
the
2, 3.
two center icons.
Let's see if that worked. My recording's being moderated. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Wait, let me redo it. Here we go.
Oh no, you're good.
Testing, help. Testing, help. Okay, I think we got it. Are we in? Are we ready to play? So let me just check in with chat here. Everybody, so it sounds good. You can see me in the bottom corner and you can see the screen, and we're all ready to play the game. John of the Shred says you can right-click the stream video to control the volume in the Discord chat itself. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, you're absolutely right. Thank you, John of the Shred. Okay. Amazing.
And if you hit that little button with the...
quiet,
Oh, sorry.
so let me get louder. How am I now? Teaser Tuesday. Is this better? Oh, yeah. You guys remember there was a whole situation where the game mic was conflicting with the stream mic. Okay, mix sounds better. Better. Okay. Check 1. Yeah, there's some kind of an issue. Check. 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 All right, I'll be mindful of the volume, but keep letting me know. Okay, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. No, I'm just kidding. That would be funny if we just set it up for a half hour. Okay.
You want me to start this?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're starting
Awesome.
now.
You can hit that little button with the 2 people and the arrow down, and it'll hide us in the bottom, too. On the stream.
Okay.
It's still weird. Huh.
What's weird?
The shape, but it's fine.
Oh, that might be just on my end here. Here, I think I can do it more like this. Better? Wait, is everybody there? Oh.
Your...
Like vocal. Ooh. I think it's something like that. Okay. Now, where'd everybody go? Check. Check. Where is everybody?
We can hear you. We're all recording our.
Oh, I see. You're recording your bits. Okay.
No.
Okay, I put my vote in. Parasitosis
Yeah, you ran away with that.
wins the first round.
We have audience?
Yeah. It's on. There's 5 people.
We're doing our best Mariah Carey. That was good.
Whoa, 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 no, 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 no.
That was pretty good. I think it's something. Okay, Beanie. That was wonderful work.
beautiful.
I'm not going to say who I'm voting for.
Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no.
You guys all have great falsettos.
Hello.
Yeah, I do have to say, I think Beanie sounded the most authentic Mariah. You channeled Mariah.
Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no.
This guy turned it down.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
Check one.
Testing help. Testing help. Testing help. Testing help.
Beanie says that was actually a Fergie impression. Oh, okay. It worked.
Same thing.
Okay, record sounds. Or record sounds. Okay. All about dinosaurs. Okay, let's see if that worked. Yeah, the volume thing is going to be weird today, but we'll see what happens. So everybody's recording their thing. Check. Help. Help.
I think you might have another
Help.
one, Henry, or something.
Oh, I think I do. No, I just did that.
Do you have to submit it maybe?
Do it again.
Yeah, you might have to
Oh.
do it again.
All about dinosaurs. Oh, okay. I didn't push send. That
Block of cheese.
Me and you, Boner.
Yes.
Give
Yes.
me a bag of Cheetos.
Big fucking plate of cheese, yeah.
Oh my God, no one said Carmelo.
Oh. Give me a bag of Cheetos.
I love it.
Cheese seems to be popular amongst everyone though.
Yeah, cheese is a good late
Favorite
night
late
snack.
night snack. Yeah, I just like to eat it by the slice.
Hey, baby.
Dark Ages takes the win.
Somehow. Big fucking plate of cheese, yeah.
Oh no.
Big fucking plate of cheese, yeah.
Now that's a progressive church.
The Tooth Fairy, no Santa Claus, and so the teeth out Santa Claus teeth.
All about dinosaurs. Took me a while.
How old to drive Wienermobile?
How to download Roblox? How to remove virus from Roblox.
That's so real.
Yeah, you have experience, Smug. A lot of it, so.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing the voice. Yeah, good job, Lacey. That was a great one. Actually, everybody's was great.
Is that not what you sounded like when you were 8?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Drive Wienermobile. This a little guy.
No.
This a little guy.
Testing health. Okay, round 3.
Here we go. This is for everything.
This is for the money. My volume keeps going down every time I do one. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think there's a problem. Unfortunately, I think there's a situation. Check. 1, 2, 2. Why does this?
Uh-oh, what happened?
The mic just it gets confused by using the 2 mics. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. All right, are we good?
Yeah, I think everything's doing pretty well.
Okay, what are we waiting on?
I think Lisi's recording hers
okay.
right
Sorry.
Oh, no. I just wanted to make sure I did everything. Okay, Game Master Flash says you can hear me on stream. That's good. I'm getting some weird blue light. It doesn't make sense. Check.
Huh.
Okay. Check.
They never shower, they never close the front door, and there's a cat in the dishwasher. That's a true story.
I'm sorry.
They leave hair everywhere they sit,
Not you.
and they shit in a box of sand.
He never shits in the litter box. It's always right outside of it.
You too.
Clean your fucking cum socks, please.
Oh, God.
Some bad roommate situations. Check. Help. This mic's driving me nuts. Oh, fuck.
I like that.
I have to say mine was the wrong one.
It was good, though.
Squeak, squeak.
I like the simplicity of the squeak squeak.
Yeah, it's good.
Squeak, squeak.
Oh, Beanie.
Did Beanies get recorded over?
No, his was just really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
He just asked his got recorded over.
He just needs a vote.
Testing help. Wow, okay. And there's a story behind mine. I don't know.
Fuck this shit.
God help me.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Oh my god.
So this is the one where I said, oh fuck, but I guess I put it in for the wrong one. But it
Fuck
actually
this
worked
shit.
as a squeaky toy.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. They're all good.
Okay.
Beanie's got the most mild-mannered one. I don't know what that is. I don't remember doing
Just a fan.
I guess you could do that on a bad day.
Still one.
Oh, good.
Still
Well,
so
let's-
good.
let's see them
Yeah, it was
incorporate in
deserved.
the
That was good.
I want to see it in the video.
Clean your fucking cum socks. Please.
Well, it's definitely broken.
They never shower, they never close the front door, and there's a cat in the dishwasher. That's so good.
God help me.
Coping with 1,000.
Hello.
Boner of a lonely fart 2,600.
Just a little guy.
Or 1,260, 1,480.
Hello.
Beanie.
Hey, baby.
Dark Ages 1900. Parasitosis 2460. Testing hell. And it looks like I won 2,600.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Half the time I was so riddled with technical problems I didn't know quite what I was doing. But it worked. Hey, what do you think of that, Brisket?
Ooga. Ooga.
Brisket doesn't give a shit.
Ooga.
All right. Well, that was fun.
That was.
You got B's game.
Why am I so far down now? Yeah, that was absolutely wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about the technical glitch. I think I know what the problem was. It has to do with, I need to set a different mic for the game as I do for the stream. That's what it is. Because it keeps changing.
I use my phone to play the game versus my computer. Yeah. That way I have two mics myself. I don't know if it worked for you.
That's a great idea. So that's the browser part. And then, yeah, that's what I'm doing next time. Thank you very much. Was that Boner talking?
That was Mug.
Para.
Oh, that's Mug. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. And
thank you.
Happy anniversary to you and to us all.
Thanks, Henry.
And
yeah.
Happy anniversary.
We're going to play B's game
Happy
now.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy
you, guys.
anniversary.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. Okay, we are just about there. Hold on a second. I want to just check in and make sure everybody's still there and that everything's working from a technical standpoint. Check, test. Help. I'm hearing all kinds of weird noises. Let me see if I can... Okay. Wow, we are doing an epic stream. We're almost at hour 3 here. We just have a couple more things on tap. Beanie Bo Beanie says, Boner of a Lonely Fart gifted a tier 3 sub. Oh yeah, we got to go into our alerts here and find out what's up with that. Hold on. I'm going to do the cropping. I don't need the headphones anymore. I think that was kind of throwing me off also. Just a little check-in from Brisket over here. Brisket's actually showing a little bit of emotion. Not much. A yawn. And just a little bit of genuine curiosity. Maybe a little bit of general disgust at the entire situation. Okay, test. Inkstrobe says, patiently waiting for a treat. We'll get you a treat, Inkstrobe, but it's not going to happen until after the stream. Beanie Bo Beanie, yawn, and a blip. Yep. Okay, everybody, here we go. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going to play Beelzebu's game now. And I think that then it's going to be time to start sort of wrapping up here. Okay. Oh boy. Let me find Beelzeby's game. I just can't believe you guys can make games. That blows my mind. Okay, so I'm going to go to Studio, Variety, go to Crop. You guys get to witness me just trying to think of so many things at the same time, and it's so difficult. But boy, when I think about how it was when Quanto and I started in the beginning, I was just completely out of it. Let's see how I can get this to... Wait, I think if I full screen it...
It's so good I can just sit.
This is called the Bully. But I want to zoom out a little bit if I can. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, I think it'll just be this. Oh, I know. It's because I messed up. It's because I messed with it last time. There we go. Sorry, everybody. This is going to be very frustrating for everybody involved. No, okay, hold on. Streaming is very difficult. It's probably just as difficult as cooking. Why is it doing that? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna push start. Is everybody still there?
I can't just sit here and sniff it all day. We've got work to do.
Okay,
Alright,
here we
we've
go.
got a lot of work to do.
Let me make sure that... Are you able to hear and see the game?
Can't just sit here.
Wait, I'm gonna do something about that sound. It's just a little bit on the loud side, so I think that there's an option. Sorry, everybody. We're just gonna refresh it. It should refresh. No? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's coming in. Okay, I'm sorry. This is all me. I just want this to be really good. Beelzeby says you can go into the options in the game. Yeah, I think it's just loading now. And mute the volume. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Options.
Stop farting, please.
Volume.
Please stop farting.
I can pull the master down. Game SF. Okay, I think that'll probably be it. Okay?
I don't want any more farting.
And then there's the instructions. Here we go.
Okay. All right, we've got a lot of work to do.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, you can see it and hear it now, right? Top of the game is cut off. Well, I've got it in full screen. Well, oh, I see. Hold on. It's because I changed it for the last game. There we go. Wait. I'm just amazed that I can't find where to do this one thing. Okay, I think this will work though, right? Like,
I can't just sit here and sniff it all day. We've got work to do.
Okay. I'm tech explaining now. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right, we got it. Now let's just play.
Can't just sit here.
Okay, so the way it works is I just dropped a cockroach, and now I'm dropping an Onyo helm. If you drop like on top of like, you get a new thing. Like there, I just got an avocado. Star anus. I'm gonna put this on that first cockroach, and we've got ourselves a whiskey barrel. Oh, I missed it though. All right, but I can get it on this one. Star anus. Cockroach. Cockroach. Ah, but I missed it. Onyo helm. If I can get this cockroach in between there. Ah. Alright, now I'm fucking it up now. Okay, hold on. There we go.
I don't want to sound hyperbolic, but it's probably the most fun I've ever had in my life.
I think it is. Alright, hold on a sec. Everybody can see and hear what's going on, right? I can't look at the, I can't see the chat right now. Here, I'm going to try to fix that part of it. Nancy Droodle says, better than Euphoria. Okay, good. Beelzebub says, music by Parasitosis. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Alright, I'm having a hard time looking at the chat at the same time. I didn't have a ton of time to rehearse this today, but... Okay, there we go. Alright, Star Anus. I've got 235. Is there a leaderboard we can look at? Beelzebub says, I didn't sleep for weeks.
I can't just sit here and sniff it all day.
We've got a lot of avocados. I can't believe you programmed this game, Beelzebub. I didn't even realize that was something that you did. There's a leaderboard in the options menu. Okay, great.
Can't just sit here.
Well, how do I get the high score? Because that's really what I want to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Okay, it gave me credit for that one.
Look at the fucking mess that we made.
Yeah, I agree. Alright. Oh, it tells you what the next one is over there on the right. Star Anus. Okay.
A colossal waste of time.
Yeah, but it's perfect for while you're waiting for whatever it is that you have in the oven to finish. Oh shit. I'm getting mixed up between the thing that it says it's next and the thing that's in my hand. Come on. Oh, I see. So I can use that information of what I have. Oh, I keep getting mixed up. All right. Hey, that was pretty cool.
Look at the fucking mess that we made.
I can't.
We're getting some pretty big
I can't just sit here and sniff it all day. We've got work to do.
Am I getting the highest score that there's been?
Can't just sit here. Can't just sit here. Can't just sit here.
Look at the fucking mess that we made.
Can't just sit here. Can't just sit here. Can't just sit here.
Love the music, Parasitosis. This is great.
Work to do. Work to do. Work to do. Work to do.
Surreal. Oh man. Okay, I'm fucking up.
It's so good. I can just sit here
Ah, I keep accidentally hitting the wrong thing. Okay, we're almost, I guess, full.
That was no good at all. Shit.
This is a little bit like Tetris. I hope the makers of Tetris don't sue you over this, BLB.
Hot. Hot. Oh boy.
What happens when it gets overfilled?
Iraqi chicken coffee tasting. That really sucks.
Okay, that wasn't a good score? All right, the score for everybody to beat is 1,600. Amazing game. Thank you so much, Beelzebub, for sharing that game. I didn't know that designing games was something that we can add to the list of your many talents. Beelzebub says, thanks for trying it. Yeah, it was fun. Leaderboard in the options. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to get to it. Unless somebody wants to... Does somebody want to check out the game and let me know how I'm doing in the leaderboard? Because I closed the window and it would be too hard for me to find... There are so many secrets in the main menu too. Okay, cool. Beelzebub says, I'll send a screenshot and post it in chat. Yes, please do. Dark Ages says, first by a large margin, possibly. Oh, that's great. Okay. Let me look at the next order of business here. This has been an absolutely incredible, I think this is probably our best anniversary stream, because not only did we have the usual amazing Golden Henry awards, that was incredible, but also Beanie Bobini's fan contest, Beelzebub and Bobbins' games. Gaming with the users is always a good time. It's Kate X says, Bean nailed that game. Pixel art, Henry, is so cool. Yes, I love it. And we've got alerts here too. Where do we go? How do I get back to them here? Oh, yeah. Guitar Joe. Thank you so much. Guitar Joe tipped Henry's Kitchen $8. That was very kind of you. Congrats on your Twitchiversary and enjoy your time with Little Brisket. Yeah, how are you doing, Brisket? Brisket has a little bit of the same demeanor as roast beef did. Same kind of energy. What's with animals in 2026? Didn't they used to be all fun and happy and jump around and do like cute stuff? Or is that just on America's Funniest Home Videos or whatever? Because it seems like every animal we get in here is like on Valium or something. Dark Ages says, yeah, the game is phenomenal. I still can't believe how satisfying the physics of dropping stuff is. Yeah, it really is. Pug Lady 2600 says, will you be releasing the album on Spotify or just Bandcamp? Yeah, it's coming out in the next couple of days on Spotify. It'll be on Apple Music, Google, everything that you can stream music on. It's just on Bandcamp first because that's the quickest one to do. And then it probably has to go through some type of inspection process or something. But it's already submitted and on the way. It should be popping up in any day now. So once again, if you're interested, the Jose Suicidio album, it's the second album. It's taken 14 years for Jose Suicidio to get off his proverbial ass and finally do another CD. And that's what we're talking about. I'm going to go ahead and show just a little bit of a video that one of my favorite YouTubers, Rick Beato, has already made to celebrate the release of the Jose Suicidio album. It's just incredible. Some of the major celebrities like himself who've come forward to praise the album.
He writes these really interesting chord progressions that will generate these beautiful melodies, but chorus is incredible in this song. And that's saying a lot because so many of his songs have great choruses. Let's check out the beginning.
Something hurts and it's way down deep. I think there's something wrong with me. I got friends that I never see. They say they don't have time for me. I try to reach out to my family, but I just get voicemail.
Let me solo the vocals so you can hear the beautiful vocal quality he has here.
I try to watch TV, it only saddens me. Everyone's yelling and screaming and fighting in the street. I put some pizza in the microwave, forgot about it for several days.
He makes it sound so melancholy just with his delivery of the melody. But we'll let our drum fill there. Listen to the drum.
First she has a boyfriend, the next day she's engaged. Then she says she's married. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. I saw her on the...
The amazing thing about this, once again, here it is.
Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody run for the western side. Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody's drinking turpentine. Don't look now, shit on a shingle. Everybody run for the woods. Someone shitting on a shingle and it isn't looking good.
To a proper volume so you can hear that this is really a phenomenal guitar solo. Check this out. You'll be surprised at the tune.
Way down here. Okay, check, test, 1, 2. All right, everybody. Do you hear me now? It was just quiet. Okay. Yeah, he was really fangirling out on Jose Suicidio, and that was just melted my heart. Guitar Joe says, now you're going to get that Beato bump. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope it's a real thing and not just something that we're seeing here in the Henry's Kitchen universe. Penile Waits says, hi, Henry. I hope you're doing well today. A couple of weeks ago, I got a penile extension surgery. Congratulations. And now I can't get an erection anymore. Okay. Anyways, happy anniversary and can't wait to see what delicious surprise you cook up today. Hey, we're not actually cooking today. We've had basically just an incredible anniversary stream. And I want to thank all of the users like Bobbins who submitted an incredible game. The Bobbins unmute button has been going hot today. Yeah, so my brain can't think of all the things involved with streaming. I'm sure all the young people are just like, yeah, okay, mute. I'm going to put it in variety capture. Okay, I'm going to put capture, whatever. I can't do any of that shit. I just have to do everything in a real slow way. But we did it, and that's why it took us 3 hours and 10 minutes. Parasitosa says, I put a pencil in my ears so I can say it's me and not you, Henry. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And then Parasitosa says, kids are like the modern DJs. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, everybody, I think we've gone through the full itinerary at this point. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us today. Hammy X Ham says, I know the second album just came out, but can we look forward to a third album in another 14 years? Yeah. Jose Suicidio will be about 70 years old, and that'll be the perfect time to put out an album for the kids. Thank you, Husky Boyo. Thanks for sticking around, man. And Thanks. Eviron says, hi, Henry. I got here at the beginning of the stream, which was year number 4. Are we now in year number 5? I know, it really feels that way. Dendra Leon says, thanks, Henry. Thanks, users. Thanks, Brisket. Did you hear that, Brisket? Let's see if we can get Brisket to look up for a second. That's about all Brisket does, is just look up. That's all he's got. He's like, I don't trust this fucking guy. I'm going back to sleep. All right, everybody. Well, I think it'd be a little bit redundant to do the song again because there was such an incredible video game version of it earlier. And I think it served the purpose. But I will do a spoken word poetry style version of it. Because I want to thank you, the incredible users. And let's just do one more review of these incredible gifts. We have beautiful artwork from Capacious Tea. Coffee from Duluth from our intern Beanie Bobini. And from It's Kate and Beelzebub, we had some real highfalutin type quality coffee coming from Manhattan, New York City. A Trader Joe's gift certificate. Thank you so much. And from the mods, we have a whole cornucopia, if you will, of kitchen utensils, including the MC780 Pro Series multi-chop slicer. This is going to be a badass piece of equipment, and we're going to be doing some badass cooking here. So I'm going to conclude now with my spoken word version of the closing thank you song. Ladies Lade says, we're having a 15-hour road trip at the end of next week, and we'll be listening to your music on the way there and back again. Wow, that's awesome. 4 more years. We'll see, Parasitosis. I'm exhausted just thinking about it, but where else would you have me go? As it says in the Bible, I think. It's Kate X says, thank you, Henry. It's been a great 4 years. We all appreciate you hugely. Wow, thank you so much. Thanks for convincing Jose to make a new album, and thank you for all of the support that you gave. Thanks, Hammy X Hams. Fawcan Dingo Bob Dom Beef Hot Bear 1110. Do Dingle Da Goggle Dr. Flanges and Bacchus. Shane Yes Beelzebub Mochi's Nirvana It's Kate Kairosa. Bumble Vision the LGX Chef Reactions Husky Boy Bill Larkin Music and the Toilet. This is kind of like the modern version of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Nim Moon Moon, Emaru Orca Mind, S-Fan, and Bonnie 2. Dazzlecat, Blurry Little Quest, Borson Vanilla, Parasitosis, don't forget Quanto, and Beanie Bobini. Maybe it's a little more like Jabberwocky. Embry 225, Yarchasm, Nico, Tazo, Michael Bublé, 4422, Potato Cat Braider. Passionaire, Minho Shin 64, Midnight Faded, JSBX, Fan, Essity Tis, Poolboy 789. D's Nuts, Game Master, Flash, Mimsy Coon, The Cat Food Taste Tester, The Chirinex. Mochi's Nirvana, Red Hot Hibachi, Ransom GR, Essity Tis, and Michelle Heffy. BK69, Rose Dower 007, Royal Flush 9, Dazzlecat, Zodbane, Toke My Nuts, Saguaro Uberito 55555. Denizor, Ice Slap, Cat Butts, JV's Tech, Sickly Boy, Beelzebub, Henlips, 1, Caitlin's Kitchen. I just love that some people are tuning in right now while I'm doing this and going, what the fuck is this? Lacey T, Purple Donut filling his fruit tankard, and Borson Van Zodiac Tone, Gary Busey ASMR, Lurk Bowl, Shandis, Nova Glarian, Mr. Gooseberry VT, and don't forget Quanto. And thanks again, Capacious T, for this awesome visage of myself, which I think is very flattering Not that we all need to be flattered in pictures, but it is a nice little bonus every now and then. Zodiac Killer is tier 3. That's right. We welcome the Zodiac Killer. I don't really care what else they've done in their life, but if they're a subscriber, they're okay with us. Parasitosis. Henry, I just got hit in the head. I do not remember the last 3 or so hours. Can we start? No, actually, the good news is that because of Twitch interface technology, you can actually watch the VOD. I hope you didn't get hit in the head by a brick. That's a reference to the last track on the Jose Suicidio album that just came out. A1750 says, hey, make a good movie with Mark Ruffalo. I will, and you too. Beelzeby says, bingo. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for this last year and the years before that. We've just finished our 4th year of streaming and about to start the 5th one. From myself and our new friend, temporary friend, I don't want anybody to get attached. This guy here that you have to walk near him in order for him to... Sorry, it's just my own house. Well, we finally got him to do something. I'm sorry about that, buddy. All right, maybe I woke him up. All right, we're going to deal with the brisket situation. I got a little bit too cocky, and I think I pissed him off. A1750, are you excited for the Better Call Saul style spin-off of Euphoria starring Martha Kelly? Yeah, anything with Martha Kelly sounds amazing. Wow, that's fantastic. Dark Ages says, is Henry cornered? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to leave the kitchen for a while. But that's okay, because I have a lot of cleanup to do. Fire says, you tell him, Brisket. Yeah. All right, let's check in with Brisket, because I don't want that to be the last thing everybody saw. He's got a little bark to him. He's got a little bite, too. It might be time to feed him. He might be getting grumpy. All right, everybody. We've got a whole adventure on our hands for the next couple of weeks. Don't kiss him on the lips, says Capacious T. Yeah, that's... Are you talking to me or to Brisket? Guitar Joe says, do boy dogs have nipples like that? Actually, no, you're right. I think that it's a female dog. I screwed that up right from the beginning, but I didn't want to go back. But you're right. That was the giveaway. Excellent eye. Good observation. All right. Thanks, Beanie Bobini. Thanks, It's Kate. Thanks, Beelzeby. Everybody. Parasitosis. Dark Ages. Bobbins. So many of you. Boner of a Lonely Fart. Ladies Laid. This was a really great time, and I hope to see you on Wednesday when we start the 5th year of streaming. And let's see what the next year has to bring. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks so much.